I want to hear
Hello,
all about
hello,
the benefits.
hello. Hey, how's everyone doing? Ignore this. You ready for another session of Hunter?
We're
Uh,
fine.
I'm in my own little world, aren't I?
Don't worry
Everything's
about it.
fine.
Everything's fine.
You say that now.
I do say that now. If you have not been keeping track, some things have been happening. We've had some downtime sessions since last session. If you haven't seen
Oh,
those,
so many.
one of them is on YouTube right now, and uh the other one will be on YouTube tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. That is when I post on YouTube, if I do post on YouTube. Before we begin, I have some things I need to rattle off as I do every single session for legal reasons. Let's do the thing. So, content warnings. This is a mature session. This is a mature game. Viewer discretion is advised. A lot of fucked up shit might happen. I'm not listening at all because, quite frankly, might be wrong at this point.
Let's be real, Andrew has his own warning and he covers all of
Exactly.
them.
Music and ambience. All music and ambience, including the music you will be listening to shortly, is provided by Michael Ghelfi Studios. You can use !music to check out their stuff. All player character art is done by Charon, and the NPC, there will be no NPC art. The background of the Foundry screen, which you will no longer see. Finally, credit to White Wolf for creating the World of Darkness, and credit to World of Darkness for allowing us to use assets from the Hunt of the Reckoning, Vampire the Masquerade, and Mage the Ascension art packs on the Storyteller's Vault. This is a non-official game, and we're using the Dark Pack Agreement, as you can see on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen.
Above Iris.
Yeah, sorry, bottom left. I changed the layout. I am so sorry.
Yeah.
Or I guess it's central left now, but besides the point. Hey
It's there.
everyone. You know what? Let's be a little different tonight, shall we? But before we are a little different, let's talk a little bit about what happened. We actually streamed what happened to Samson and Adrian. But there's been a little more that has happened with them. So let's start with Adrian. You've been practicing Auspex with your sire, yeah?
Yes, to get a better understanding of my new heightened senses, and also to an extent get kind of the same, let's say, a twisted parallel of what I had through my own senses as a hunter.
Yeah, so you spent a lot of time, a couple of nights with your sire, practicing Auspex, and he seems strangely willing to help you. Hey, Samson.
Hi, voice in my head. How you doing?
Hi. So aside from what
Which
you've
one?
already been working on, I heard that you have been doing some things, like learning about matter.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, you have
You know,
to
you really have to take something apart to understand it.
Exactly. You also ate food well, and you exercised a lot. You got some athletics.
Which
Yeah, let's go.
In any other circumstances, but Samson would not be concerning.
Yeah. Ambrose.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
So for your downtime,
What's up?
you finished your sword that you've been working on in the background for almost a month now.
I am the light bringer.
Uh-huh.
See, it
So
does the lights.
And some of us will dread it.
let's start this one thing at a
Damn
time.
right.
Hey, Samson.
Hey.
You went to work.
Yeah.
The black sun is there, as it always is.
It's been a wonderful 24
It's
hours.
been a wonderful 24 hours. You get home from work, you have your or you should have your meeting tonight. Are you bringing Max with you?
Of course, I'm not leaving my best little buddy by himself at home.
Oh yeah,
I'm just gonna...
Max is Samson's bunny, his pet rabbit. Do not question that it's not a rabbit. It is a rabbit. He's just a little shy.
I'm just gonna put him in my little duffel bag, my little
Yeah. You know what? Max will be happy to stay in your duffel bag.
Perfect. I'll make it nice and comfortable for him. I'll put some extra socks in there.
Thank you for the socks. Max says eagerly.
Oh, you're welcome, Max. Do you want a snack while you're in there, buddy? Anything I can get you?
I would love flesh.
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to take I'm gonna take a rotisserie chicken out. I'm just gonna rip a couple legs off and just
It
feed him to.
consumes the meat and the bone.
Perfect. No waste. No waste created.
No waste created.
Honest, Max is so
Tastes
smart.
good.
He really knows how to take care of himself.
He does. Are
I
you
crave the
gonna-
souls of the innocents.
Are you gonna check? What do you want?
Yeah,
A
bagels,
bagel.
exactly.
Wow.
Two
So what are you
bagels.
gonna? What are you gonna check out now that you have the time?
It's
You
almost
gonna
time for the
go-
meeting, right?
Yeah, you're gonna go check on with your bro and Ambrose.
Absolutely. I'm gonna go see them. I am so excited to see them. It's been so long. It's felt like forever.
I'm sure it has felt like forever. As you exit the black sun, as always, is there, and
Of course.
this will be you're just continuing on your wonderful 24 hours.
My wonderful 24 hours. It's weird though. The 24 hours haven't stopped yet.
Don't worry about it.
I'm not worrying about it. It just seems strange.
Not
Like
listen.
you'd think somebody else would have noticed.
Yeah, but listen. Maybe they're just all handling it as well as you are.
You know what? I bet they wish they were handling it as well as me. People are
I
giving me
know.
strange looks.
Yeah.
I wonder why they're so perturbed. They're probably not doing well without the sleep. Oh well,
That's a them problem, not a you problem.
that's a them problem. I haven't been assigned to work with them. Why should I give a shit?
Yeah. Okay. Damian.
Yeah.
As you awake from your day sleep, please spend a blood point. This is something you have to do.
Okay.
As you rouse
Yay.
from your sleep.
I
You're
will
awake.
shit.
You're in your. Where did you stay? Where have you been spending the last several evenings?
Well, Damien, as he's still kind of coping with
Mm-hmm.
his new physical and supernatural predicament,
Mm-hmm.
although he might have lurked in the proximity or at very least in the outskirts of of Savannah, he's mostly been around the Sire or within the Sire's own domain for most of the time, just to equally for, as I mentioned, to get a better understanding of what he is now and how exactly he can utilize his new skill sets and
Yeah.
better understand how to
You and your
work
sire
in
have
this new
definitely been talking a lot. Yes.
yeah, and also to get a more clear, a more non-problematic now understanding of the masquerade, as I'm part of it.
Yes.
But I would say throughout all of this, yes, he's been distant. He's not been in contact. He's not tried to open a connection. But close to today, he would have decided to kind of open finally his phone and at the very least check if anybody mentioned the meeting, mentioned anything of the
You
sort.
would have seen a text from Iris, actually. It's finals week.
I'm actually
I'm
shocked.
not coming to the meeting tonight.
Oh, my condolences.
And Patrick, and there's a gif of like, pray for this bitch from Ambrose.
Yeah.
Everyone else is welcome, though, Pat will say.
Yeah.
Marie! Hi.
Do I know the because you mentioned it there in a new place.
I'm sure the address is there in the group text, I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
It would be in the group
Yeah,
text.
fair enough.
Yeah, so you could
Okay.
get there. Ambrose,
Yes, hello.
while you're waiting for everyone to arrive,
Hmm.
how are you doing?
Well, I finished my cool sword.
You did finish your cool sword, and you have your totally not boyfriend with you.
Totally not boyfriend with me.
Yeah.
He's like, so there is a good. She's trying to be accommodating for this meeting because shit went down for two motherfuckers, you know. And he's like, well, shit. So he has food, as much food as he can get, and he's probably also, done contacts things to get some blood as well.
You have a
So we
couple
can
blood
have-
packs, yeah.
He has them. I
You
guess.
no, you have one blood pack. The local blood drive is actually a little low on blood this week, so they
I wonder why.
but they could get you one blood pack.
Well, it's more than nothing, okay? He wants to be
It
accommodating.
is more than nothing.
Yeah.
He's like, Do you think this is enough?
I mean, it'll. I don't know how vampires work. Why are you asking me?
I don't know. I'm anxious.
It'll be fine, I'm sure. Who arrives? How quickly do y'all arrive? Between Adrian,
Oh, I'm telling you right now,
Damian and
Adrian's
Samson.
gonna be last. Damian's gonna be last. I'm telling you
Okay,
this right now.
Samson. When do you arrive in your 24 hours?
You know, it is what is it? Monday?
Monday.
Correct.
It would be evening, but black sun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also,
Black
no
Sun.
one else sees the
So-
black sun. It is evening for everyone else.
What are you talking about? The sun's always been black. What are you?
The sun has always been black, yes, but I'm.
Makes sense. Weird
What do you
noises.
mean? What do you mean? Other people don't see the black sun? Are they
Don't worry.
blind?
No.
Don't worry about. Okay, I won't
Don't
worry
worry
about it then. Don't worry about it. Okay, I won't worry about it. After work, of course, I gotta stop by home to pick up Max and feed him, and after that, I'll head straight over.
Yeah, I mean, we already kind of talked about what you did when you got home. So yeah, you fed Max. Max is in your little hand, your briefcase. Yes.
In
And
my
he has
duffel
the
bag.
socks, and he ate the chicken legs.
He ate the chicken. What a good boy. What
He
a good
is such
bunny.
a good bunny.
Best bunny ever.
Best, totally a bunny ever.
Best totally a bunny ever. So yeah, I'll show up as soon as
Yeah.
I don't know the difference
There's a
between
knock
my
on the
house and
door.
theirs.
He's gonna get up. He's super anxious because it's my fault. But he opens the door.
As you open the door, you would see Samson, and immediately upon looking at him, you would get a sense of unease and know there is something kind of wrong about him. But you're not sure what
Hey,
it is.
Ambrose.
Hey, come in.
Oh, also
Absolutely.
he's standing a bit taller. He's not slouching.
Hey, it's good to see you. He actually, you know what? This is Ambrose we're talking about, right? He understands that this man is fucked up in some capacity. Something is clearly wrong. But unfortunately, how Ambrose is, it's just now that he's closer to him, he's like, I'm not arguing.
Mm-hmm.
I need someone to talk about the finer points of torture. Come on, man.
Uh-huh.
Come in. Do you want to take your shoes off? It is a temporary location, but it should be sufficient until the estate is built in proper.
Oh, absolutely. Samson takes his shoes off, and you notice his socks are mismatched.
Come in. We were just getting refreshments and food set up.
Oh,
Have you
perfect.
eaten yet?
Where's the? Oh, you know what? I have, but I could go for some more. I could go for some
Alright.
more.
All right. Come on over.
Patrick looks concerned as you say this, but does not comment.
Pat, buddy, come over
Hey,
here. Give your older brother a
bro.
hug. Give your older brother a
He'll
hug.
give his older brother a hug.
Samson holds the hug for exactly 3
Could
seconds
you
too long.
give a perception alertness roll, Ambrose?
Something's wrong with him. I guess the problem is it's him. So it's like, yeah, whatever.
Difficulty 7. No, difficulty 8.
Jesus.
Because of the angle you're looking at it
Jesus.
from. Oh, you got 1 success. Up.
Oh.
You notice it a little too late. So, but you think there's something moving in his briefcase. You don't know what it is, but you think there's something moving in Samson's briefcase.
Hi, Samson, friend.
Yeah?
Yeah, do you have he's gonna motion to the devil.
What?
Is there something with you? I just want to make sure I have things for it. You don't need. It feels like did you bring something into this house?
Yeah, my duffel bag. I got some socks in there.
There is something moving in it. I'm not stupid, Samson.
I
Up
never
with
said
it.
you were stupid.
Come on.
No, he's shy. He's shy.
All right.
You
He's my
hear
pet-
eldritch
Hmm.
screams coming from the duffel bag. But like tiny eldritch screams.
Looks down.
It's my pet bunny rabbit.
That does not sound like a bunny rabbit, bro.
It is 100% a bunny rabbit. Why does everyone say it doesn't sound like a bunny rabbit? Look, do you know what a bunny rabbit sounds like? Have you ever picked one up? They scream. Honestly, he's quite well behaved.
Does he have a specific diet?
Yes. I found he likes rotisserie chicken a lot.
He's gonna nod. All right, seems legit. Come on, I have plenty of meat
Honestly.
out.
What do you do with the bones?
What bones?
Just He's
Wait.
gonna look at Patrick. It is a rabbit that eats meat. That is your first indication that this is not a rabbit.
I know, but
Why are you so surprised?
I don't know.
I love
As much as I
Why
loved-
are you surprised?
It's about
As much
this
as I love
time that
previous Samson, this Samson
Damian-
is kicking my ass.
it's about this time that Damian arrives up front.
Yeah, Damian will kind of get close to the door.
And he hears a conversation happening inside. You can hear Ambrose's voice and Patrick's at least.
Very
Yeah. He kind of slightly steps back and forth a bit, not too far, like just literally like 2 steps back and forth. Sighs. He kind of slowly reaches his door, like hand to the door, and just gives like 3 knocks.
Scuttle, scuttle,
You,
scuttle,
you want me to
scuttle,
go get that
off I
for you, Ambrose?
No.
I
He takes a breath. It is
Patrick.
my responsibility as the host. And he heads over to the door. All right, let's try not to have a breakdown. Opens the door.
It's Damian. Actually, it's a slightly paler Damian.
Actually, yeah, because I was about to say, like, you see Damien. It's initially the first thing that you heard. Yes, he looks really a bit better put together, like overall, like in a sense of like he still has his general outfit, his usual kind of more utilitarian-esque, you know, his button shirt, his vest, later pants, the boots, but he kind of wears them a bit better in a way, like more complimentary. Similarly, kind of his pose feels a lot more kind of confident, not necessarily confident, but again, kind of somehow compliments him. Yes, he's lost his tan, I would say. He's still kind of human skin-like, but his tan, which is in any other circumstances would sound okay, but considering that it's the start of the summer, it's kind of odd. His hair still same length, same all of that, but it's kept. Similarly with the beard, like still that kind of same length and stubble, but decently kept. No longer like the dark eye bags. So overall, like he's beautiful. It kind of has like a added beauty to him. But there's one thing
he
that
seems like he has a little bit of a friendly face.
yeah, but there's one thing that there was a bit more that had beauty before, but has been lost. Kind of the color in his eyes is a bit more muted. The blue eyes are not as vibrant as they looked before.
He's gonna open the door.
And you see him like, even though he's standing in this kind of confident pose, you see him like kind of with his arm crossed, almost like a third way up to the shoulders, like getting really in kind of a defensive pose. And he just kind of raises one of his hands like, "Hey, Ambrose," and puts it back on.
Why is it?
Can I come in?
So, is it actually officially that you need permission to do so now?
No, I just think it's courteous.
Yeah, we're still you.
would
Come in.
not-
He just like nods, like, still you. Come on now.
Okay. Just kind of steps in, just walks a bit slowly, a bit distant, like once he kind of gets, I'm guessing in the living room.
Yeah, as you get into the living room, you would see Samson, and immediately you would be able to tell there's something a little bit wrong about him. He's also standing straight and is up. Are you eating, Samson?
Yes. However, as soon as Adrian walks in, Adrian, buddy.
He sees Damian.
Sorry,
Like-
Damian, buddy. No, he calls him Adrian. Yeah, let's go with that. He calls him Adrian. Adrian, buddy.
He kind of jumps like, that's not my name. Samson.
Damian, buddy.
Okay.
It's been ages.
He kind of jumps.
It's been 24 hours. How you been?
No.
It has been 24 hours, yes. And I kind of squint a bit at Samson. I'm like trying to figure out, because I have my current seeing him here present means that I only have 2 of the 3 possibilities: ghoul or embraced. And I'm not
Which, on
sure
that note,
if it's any of.
Samson gets up and embraces you.
In a hug.
I'm like, he still has kind of his arm crossed, like he didn't like
As
even
are
prepare
you
himself.
trying to feel for any warmth in him?
No, it's just a hug.
No, I'm
and he's holding it for
asking
3 seconds too
Damian.
long. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, because I would know that if there is not warmth, at the very least he would be embraced. I don't think ghouls are cold, right?
Ghouls are not cold. No, they still are living.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I would feel for warmth.
Perception alertness. You can if you want to, you can use your auspex to reduce the difficulty by 1, but it would be difficulty.
No, I'm not gonna use any of that here.
Okay.
So,
Then it'll be
alertness
difficulty
what?
7. Just because he does have a lot of clothing on.
Okay, alertness what?
Actually, I'll
Sorry.
say 6. Perception alertness.
Okay.
It's difficulty 6.
Difficulty 6.
Yeah.
Alright. 2.
2 successes. Okay, so
Yeah.
you get in as you hug him, and or more accurately, as he hugs you, you get this like
Yeah.
fundamental feeling. You can almost feel the heart beating. You can almost sense his
Mhm.
liveliness. And Samson, as you
Yeah.
embrace Damian, he's cold. He
Oh,
has no
buddy,
body heat.
Oh, buddy, you might want to put on a jacket. Hey, Ambrose, could you turn up the heat in here?
It's fine. It's fine.
No,
I
no,
would've known
no.
that,
I insist. We got to make sure you're nice and comfy. Ambrose, can we turn up the heat in here? I was feeling a
You're
bit cold
not-
myself.
You're not cold, Damian. You don't.
I know.
Unfortunately, hi there. First off, welcome. Thank you very much for attending. And as we are all aware, Iris will not because fuck finals.
Fuck
Yeah,
finals.
finals.
I did, however,
Condolences to you.
I also decided to order them a pizza. Who knows how they will take that?
I think they'll like the pizza. Pat says
Gundams, they need something good in this dark
they
time.
do.
So first off, I'm glad to see you're both all right in relative terms, I suppose. However, it is ironic that both of you are so much more put together while not being.
Yeah, more
What?
put together. I kind of look at Pat and kind of weirdly
He gives a plate.
kind of shake my. Of course, as I look towards like Sam,
Skull. I think.
Hmm.
Oh, you're not alive. Oh. Well, I mean, I guess I thought that much. I did kind of see that.
Wait.
Can I ask a question? If it's not too personal.
yes.
Why did I
Depends.
see you eating a heart in a pit somewhere?
You looked for me.
I
Oh,
care
yeah.
about you.
Why wouldn't we look for you?
Well, Adrian, I didn't know you liked, or Damien, I didn't know you liked artichokes.
I don't know why, but I find your puns endearing now. Why?
Yeah, I kind of know that's is he? I kind
No.
of look at Patrick. Is he?
He's
He's
like,
not.
He's like me, but like, I think something inverted his
That-
soul.
No, Pat.
That makes a lot more
nobody's quite
sense,
like you.
as I did not sense any kind of coldness or at the very
Yeah,
least
I don't
bond.
know what happened. I just know he apologized to me.
I know at the very least the start of the story. I don't know how he got here.
Hmm
I took my car.
Oh.
Yes, Samson,
But-
thank you.
But you were both captured last we saw you.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
Well, at the very least, I can tell you the common one, which I'm pretty sure Sam
well, what's the
Sam experienced the
common
same. Oh, broken bones being broken to pieces and being then revitalized with the with Diana's vitae and slowly getting ghouled through it.
That fucking bitch! I swear to Christ, out here screeching in Italian. I messaged her
Don't
the
jump to
moment
conclusions.
you both went missing. The
Don't
moment.
jump to conclusions. I have a weird suspicion. Don't jump to conclusions yet with Diana. I have some suspicions. Because I'm not sure in your case, Sam, but in my case, it was only Tanya. I've never seen. He was not around, Diana. For our this talks. So I'm not sure if how much she knows of our. I think she's yeah, she's aware of us being there, but I'm not sure how much involved she's been.
Hey,
That's
bro.
just a suspicion.
What's up, Pat?
What happened between you and my boss? Or my former
Your-
boss, my ex-boss, Tanya?
Tanya. Why doesn't that ring a bell? Tanya. Oh!
Yep, woman.
Oh, the little toad! I don't know, but remind me later. I need to learn how to cook frog's legs.
What?
I love.
I can
I'm
teach
sorry.
you, but I'm... What?
He called her a toad. It means he wants to kill her.
Ah. Oh, no.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
No, I wouldn't kill anyone. No, I want to
Mhm.
flay her alive. You know, cut from orifice to orifice and all that, and make frog legs
Bro!
and eat them.
I
Are you okay?
I thought I got the worst deal out of this,
The
and all of a sudden
problem-
I don't think so.
The problem that's occurring.
Oh, who'd you make a
is-
deal with?
Mm,
Not.
Why is everyone
Ambrose
so
now
quiet
sets
all of a
down
sudden?
his drink and is getting another drink.
Don't go too hard, Ambrose. We might have to go somewhere tonight.
I'm so envious of you right now, Ambrose.
That's
As I look at him
Yes,
drinking.
I know.
mm,
They got snoozed.
what? Why?
You're
Do you
doing
wanna
something
show
that I
them?
wish I could do.
I mean, you can show them.
What? What do you mean?
I mean, you can show them what happens when you try to drink something.
No.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he tried it on his own just for the
Okay,
sake of
yeah,
experimentation.
You know what happens
And yeah, and
They
he does
tasted
not
like ash.
no. Yeah, it's kind of like dry mouth kind of experience. I don't like it. It's
So you're
and
saying
appetizing.
that I could no longer drink.
No, you can no longer drink, eat, enjoy any of the little things in life that any human would
Same.
enjoy.
Damian, we
I
are
know
two
you're
different
a-
kind of men. The things I enjoy in life are currently the things Samson enjoys in life, which is not good for most
Which-
people.
Which concerns me. At the very
we
least,
have,
in Samson's
some
case.
blood packs for you.
I
Well,
tried
a
to be
blood pack.
accommodating. I can
we-
only get the one.
Yeah.
Shortages. But
I'm guessing it's a medical blood pack, right?
It is not actually a medical blood pack. No. Well, it was a medical blood
No.
pack, but it appears to have been filtered somehow.
I ended up having to. We found out, and then I talked to Mask, person who saved me from being turned by that asshole who invaded my house like last week. Yeah, last week.
A lot has happened.
Yeah.
What?
They told me that you would be considered a ball list, and I should not associate with you.
Well,
Insert things.
infernalist, I think, would be the term.
Infernalist, correct. Things about
Mm.
how your soul is forsaken, blah blah blah. And I made it perfectly clear that I do not care what clan you come from. You are still you. I judge people, not clans or race.
And as you kind of started mentioning the boss, I kind of has his head down, thinking that he could have, at the very least, told a more approachable story. But I guess.
It's fine.
Well,
though.
since
I don't give a
since
shit
you
or
know,
fuck. He's gonna offer the blood to you as he gets up and walks by. I don't care, Damian. You are Damian to me. Be it a vampire, a poodle, what have you, you are still Damian to me.
If you would
Speaking
like
of-
to try the blood, you can, Damian.
Speaking of, your dog is
Yes.
still here. I was unsure how she would react.
The dog is growling, actually, in the background.
Yeah, that explains it.
yeah, as kind of he hears that, you see kind of a slight sludge as he kind of slouches down. Well, you have to retire someday, old girl. If you
I'll
wish,
take care of
she can
her
stay.
if you want.
If that's something that you want to do, sure.
I can.
I want her to have
Yeah,
a deserving
I can
home.
make sure she.
I'm just
I can make sure she I'll take good care of her.
okay.
Pat, do me a favor.
She's-
Please, keep the beast out of my abode. I'd appreciate that.
The dog? Yeah, sure, I will.
Thank you.
Oh,
Do not worry. She's a
hey,
loyal
bro.
companion. She's always been.
Maybe to you. She still scares me.
Hey, bro.
Lizzie.
Fuck.
Are those bite marks on your hand?
Hmm? Samson looks at his hand. Oh, I wonder what bit me.
Wait. Could they try it?
Say what?
Oh yeah, are you trying the blood? Or...
Not yet. I know where Samson went. I don't know what exactly could have happened to him because honestly his state of being surprises me in many ways, as it's not what I would have expected.
I went
He
to
was
church.
sent. Yes, you went to church, exactly. A special church. I'm gonna be frank with y'all. I don't care about the masquerade. I'll play it along because it's my benefit, but you will know information if you need it about it. He was sent to 1 second because I have just so I don't botch information because I have the wiki.
The ministry.
He was sent in. Yeah, they're known as the ministry, although in some older circles and especially certain cultures, also known as the followers of Set. The ministry is a bit more of a cultural, more approachable name for modern days, modern nights, as
hey,
most
Samson,
can
you
call it.
You hear a chuckle as Damian says that name from someone you know very well.
Samson's turning his head around, like looking around crazily, like, where, what, hello,
No,
hello,
no,
what,
it's
what?
your avatar that's just
Yeah.
laughing a little bit. It's what I'm telling you.
Samson's still turning around trying to find where he heard
No
the
one
laughter
else
from.
hears the laughter.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah,
not surprised at this point.
What are you?
Now,
Oh,
from
it's your
what I've
avatar,
known,
bro. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So if you're like me, which it appears you are, well, not exactly.
No, bro, nobody's as good as
No,
you.
but you're a
Pats him on the shoulder.
you're a mage, right?
No,
Okay.
I don't think.
Never mind then. I don't know.
I get the vibe
okay.
that he's like you, so yes, I guess.
Okay.
he has. I'm not fully sensing him right now, as I don't necessarily feel like it's worth the effort. I'm trusting him as he is. Yeah, but there is something that could concern me, because what I found of the ministry, they approach their recruitment in a very traditional kind of cult following. They bring people through the guise of some kind of, holy power, which they believe in, to be fair.
You mentioned them
But
pretending to
from my-
be me, right, Samson?
Wow,
I
that's
looked into the face of God and found him wanting.
He's gonna look to
Yes,
you, pat your
they-
shoulder. I have been saying that since the fucking beginning.
Anyone want to help me drop a bug zapper in their place?
Oh,
Uh,
sounds fun.
Let's see. Yeah, and from what I understand, yes, through religious indoctrination, they usually bring others who they seem worthy after they've started to, actually believe of what they're preaching. But from my understanding, they also recruit people who are not necessarily embraced. They don't necessarily ghoul or embrace some people. They can also recruit just as any classical religious doctrine that is corrupted within the inside. So, but from the looks of it and from your reaction, Samson, I don't think you're even at that level of just being associated. So, what happened after? I'm guessing they tried to embrace you, considering the bite marks. What happened after your encounter with the ministry?
A little bird tried to impersonate my brother.
Did you rip its wings off?
No, but I intend to.
Mm.
Hi. Bro?
But first I have to pluck it.
Bro, that's not like you.
Yes, I'm gonna be honest as well. It concerns me as well how radical you are right now compared to your usual self.
What?
Maybe
No, I'm
in
doing
the-
perfectly fine. How are you?
Maybe in the face of some unfortunate truths, certain things come to light.
Oh, believe me, I know that. But still, the shift feels kind of like looking in a mirror. Kind of twisted beyond whatever he was before.
Hmm.
That's how I see it. I'm not sure. Because to me, he feels so contradictory to his own old self.
I agree. Patrick would comment.
Well, maybe we shouldn't be judging him according to what was something out of his complete control.
Yes, I'm not saying that
Not blaming
him being the way he is. Yes, I'm not blaming him either. I'm just saying that is this something that he
No, he wasn't like
should
this
be-
before.
yeah.
Guys, I'm still here. You know I can hear you talking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm perfectly fine. I've never
Yeah.
felt better in my life.
Yeah, I know,
Hmm.
bro.
I know.
Like I said,
Are you-
some
are you
lady
okay with
impersonated
this?
you. Just gotta, get revenge. That's all.
I understand the grudges. Believe me, my thoughts have been twisted since the embrace as well, and I'm dealing with them as we speak.
We could get revenge
have
together.
I
Ambrose will help.
I have the wish of going and meeting
Oh.
Tanya and giving her the same treatment she gave me, seeing her broken to pieces, and ghoul her myself and losing her connection to the mistress. That would be fun. But at the same time, I know that it's a thought that shouldn't be mine.
Why
Damian,
not?
Losing her connection to what?
Oh,
Well,
her mistress.
Ti-
Remember the one?
her
Rock.
mistress,
Upon
real-
upon hearing Ambrose say mistress, Samson's going to lunge at her.
Okay. Would you both please roll me an initiative? I guess.
I have that fucking sword out. Do you
Are-
really want to do that?
Yeah,
he's not a vampire. He's not necessarily as.
It
as
will
a-
still hurt like a bitch.
yeah. Samson's
Yes.
still doing it.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Pat. Okay. I guess we're rolling initiative. I didn't expect this.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah. Please roll for
Can I
initiative.
do it?
I'm gonna roll for Patrick.
16, I guess.
Yeah, 16. I'm gonna roll initiative. For...
Jesus Lord, is that max roll?
Yeah,
that is for me.
max
That's
roll.
max roll for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You would- no.
Patrick got max roll as well, which is 15.
I mean,
Uh,
understandable because
14
considering that he's
Samson.
currently in a room with a vampire, he would equally be guarded.
And then what about Damian?
What, us?
Oh, you got
Me?
Yeah, you still need to roll initiative as well because you're the man
fair
who's being
enough.
Do
attacked.
nothing. No,
okay,
I am.
Oh, me?
okay. Ambrose has first action.
Fuck off. Can I
I'm
just
the one
say,
being attacked.
oh-
Am I being the one being attacked? Correct?
No, they're attacking Damian.
Oh,
oh,
shit.
me?
Yeah, that's my
He's like-
he's
I,
attacking Damian.
I thought,
Who are you? Who are you?
Or
I
who
thought
are
it-
you attacking?
No, Samson asked for clarification, and upon Ambrose saying mistress, then Samson attacked Ambrose.
Okay, Samson is attacking Ambrose. Ambrose, how
Okay.
are you responding?
Sword is out and pointed and is like, you are important to me, for you are
Bro?
in fact the kin of my beloved. But I will not hesitate to put you in the ground like you belong if you jump at me again. Do you have an understanding of what that means? I've been fucked with enough. I don't need you to do it to me either. And he's gonna activate the sword to be fucking electrified. He is ready to set this bitch on fire.
Okay, sword is electrified. I'm assuming that's all you're doing.
Damien take a,
He's
Damien
not
take
gonna
a step,
strike.
a
He's gonna-
wide step back.
Can I hold I don't know how it works here. I know in 5 you
Actually,
can hold action.
so the flame is electrified but not on fire, correct?
Yeah, I have to strike for it to be
Okay.
for fire.
Okay.
Even so,
I-
Damien takes a wide step back.
I need to can you hold actions?
You can hold an action if you want to hold attack.
If he attacks me,
Okay.
I will strike him down.
Okay.
Okay, can I say something?
Patrick has next action.
Oh yeah, actually. Oh really?
So
Okay.
Patrick is gonna go try and grapple his brother. Hey, Samson,
Yeah.
could you roll me a, yeah, let's do, are you gonna dodge the action of your brother trying to hold you back?
No.
No? Okay. So then, roll me strength. This will be a pure strength contest then, because he doesn't grapple you. But if you want to try and get out, it will be a pure strength.
Okay. Do I do a difficulty thing? Do I click strength?
Difficulty
How do we-
6. Just
Okay.
strength.
I don't want to remove this man's limbs. Please don't make me do this.
Okay, yeah, he's not hurt anymore. 1 second, I'm re-rolling him because he is not hurt. Okay, Tycho's the defender would do this. Okay, no, so you watch as Patrick tries to stop his brother from attacking Ambrose, his son, his lover, and Samson just gets out of it. Okay, so next action is
Samson, because I
Samson.
rolled
Yeah,
like
what are you
dog
doing,
shit.
Samson?
Samson
Why do
takes
I-
a wild swing at Ambrose.
Okay, Ambrose,
Ooh.
you got reactions.
see.
Go ahead and swing the sword at him.
We don't take no fucks. We don't take shit in this house.
Are you
I actually-
activating cleave or no?
No, I will not activate cleave, but I will fuck him up with the base sword.
Okay, roll the sword, please.
You need to understand that I don't care what you are. I'm still boss in my own fucking house. How do I roll that?
Yeah, I didn't put it in your thing, I don't think yet.
No, we haven't put the weapon in there yet.
Just roll the normal sword, and next
Yeah,
session
we'll
I'll
worry
have
about
the
it
new
last
one
time.
in.
Yeah. Difficulty 4?
That's for damage.
Damn it, I keep... Because it says roll attack, and it's like, I get so confused. Because strength plus melee is what that is.
Yeah, that's
Right?
the damage roll is strength melee. Or no, wait, it should be dex melee to hit. Because dex
No,
is
that's-
Yeah, it's dex melee.
yeah, it's dex
No,
melee.
that's not what the sword is. That's not what swords
then roll-
are.
That is how swords work. It's dex melee.
Unfortunately, from
why
what I
would it
looked
be
also,
dex?
it's
For a melee weapon. That
Yeah,
you're
that's
using
true.
your arms for, and you're not aiming.
Yeah,
you're
it's
just
dex
swinging.
to hit. Dex is always to hit in the storyteller system. The
yeah,
strength is for damage. That's the difference between dex and melee.
What?
Strength.
yeah. If you want to
Okay,
hit, you
I
need high
guess.
dex. If you want to do that big damage, you need high strength.
Okay,
So
that's,
dex melee. Difficulty
Dex
6.
melee. Okay, melee.
Which is why I have dex.
Dex difficulty 6. Well, I do have
Yeah,
dex too. I
you
just
still
got
have-
confused.
You still have good dice for this, so go ahead and roll.
I just get confused so easily.
You're good.
Do I get any bonuses for this or no?
You will not. Just go ahead and roll. Okay, you got 3 successes.
I mean,
are you
honestly-
gonna try and dodge the attack?
Not in the slightest.
Okay, roll damage, please, plus 3 dice. I
Bonus
just make a
3.
roll real quick as well.
Upper
Actually, while I'm
body.
thinking about this.
Is there a way for me to do this non-fatally?
Yeah, you can declare this as a non-lethal attack.
Non-lethal.
Okay, go ahead and still roll the same amount of damage die. Or
Mhm.
no, I think you subtract 4 damage dice. So go ahead and subtract 4 dice. So you.
All right, we'll remove the bonus then, I guess.
Yeah, just remove the bonus and just roll your strength then. And this will be bashing damage. I'm assuming you're like more
Okay,
attacking
cool.
with the.
Yeah, he's not gonna try and physically murder him.
Hey, you failed.
Oh shit!
You did no damage. You
Sure.
hit him, but it did nothing.
What the fuck?
You
How did
failed.
I? Wait, because my dice didn't toss out.
Yeah.
I got
hold on.
confused. What?
Hold on. Let me click.
Oh,
Ambrose.
that's what happened. Okay, when I accidentally hit backed up all the numbers, it put non-applicable, and I think it rolled nothing.
Oh, okay. Let me just roll your strength then, real quick.
Okay, cool.
You would,
I'll just do that.
just click your specialty and then.
Yeah, roll
Okay.
and then upper body. and
So,
then
okay.
Yeah.
Samson,
Yeah.
as like the
all the ad breaks going. I just
sheer
don't notice.
side of the sword, so the weaker side, not the bladed side, but the weaker side.
Mhm.
It hits you, your body. It is electrified, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, let me roll a couple additional die then.
I'm pretty much tasing this bitch with a sword.
I'm gonna roll additional 3 dice for this. So nope, they botched. Okay, No, right before it hits, the electricity cuts off. Maybe some wiring.
You know what?
A little.
You know what?
fuse is blown.
You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna actually have it activated, right? Like to
Mhm.
show to don't do this, and then
Mhm.
I'll deactivate it before I hit him
Okay.
because I don't want to kill him.
So Samson,
Mhm.
you take 3 bashing damage.
Okay.
What it is your action. You can still swing at him. How are you attacking him? Just melee?
No, Samson's not gonna attack upon getting hit.
Okay. Then what are you doing?
He's gonna drop like a rock.
As soon as you drop, the suitcase opens up, and this tentacle circular abomination comes forth and screeches at Ambrose.
Don't blame me. It's his fault. He jumped.
And he just
That's
stays
just-
in between Samson and you, and it's like floating. It's the size of a rabbit, but it has like squid-like tentacles behind it, a giant mouth with razor-sharp teeth,
I like how
and
Ambrose
a
reaction
singular
is like,
giant
"It's not my fault."
eyeball, and it's
I'm a fucking
slimy.
beholder.
Not exactly. It doesn't have like the tentacles don't have eyes on the end.
He's just gonna sit there. It's like, it's not my fault he jumped at me, and I didn't even try to kill him. Okay. I hope. Stares at
I'm
him on
gonna
the
make
floor.
a roll for that creature though.
It's fine. Right? Ambrose
David does not look
"No."
shocked, but he looks puzzled at the creature. Like, what the fuck is this kind of thing doing here?
Where did I put it? Where did I put Max? Hold on 1 second.
Clearly, it understands
Access.
English. I hope, allegedly.
I
Allegedly.
I made Max's sheet.
I mean, if he talks with Samson, I hope.
1
I
second.
can dream.
It can't speak. It can only speak to its creator.
I don't need it to speak to me. I just need it to know. That's it.
Okay. I had it sheet. Wait. What? I had it.
Yeah, I had it,
sheet.
'cause I remember
named it
you-
sheet. 1 second. Hold on. Let me search. Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
just
I just-
missed it. I do have it. I just missed it. Okay. It screeches at you. Okay. Cause insanity. Yes, we're rolling cause insanity.
This guy with the flaming sword. Oh no.
Can I try to talk to it real quick? Do I have a moment?
You do have a moment. You can intercept this before it does anything.
Whoa, Max, I'm good. Down, buddy,
What do you
down.
mean you're good. He just hurt you.
No. Ambrose didn't
At-
attack me.
Let him reason. Let him reason.
Fine. I'm
No,
going
it was-
back in the suitcase though.
Okay.
You owe me
okay.
some flesh.
Deal, buddy.
Oh, I thought it was Pat. I was
No, that was
Hey,
Max speaking to
Hey,
Samson.
fair
Everyone
enough.
else just hears Eldritch screeching, and then Samson speaking back to it normally, as if they're having a conversation. And then, it goes back in the suitcase, and its tentacles closes the suitcase.
Shit, did anyone see where she went?
In your suitcase, bro?
No, vampire bitch. Where'd she go?
He's gonna
She
come
was
down
here a
to the
second ago.
ground. He's gonna kneel down. He's gonna offer his hand down to Samson. She wasn't here. It's okay. Come on.
Thanks,
You attacked
thanks, Ambrose. What are you talking
Ambrose.
about?
You
No, I
attacked
didn't. Why would?
Ambrose.
No, Ambrose is helping me get up. That one
You
bitch
did.
was here, I swear.
You jumped me.
No, I
And-
didn't.
As a result,
Oh, you see, y'all, you would all see Patrick's face fall. He's not happy.
he's
He
gonna
looks very
kind of
concerned.
look you over.
I
He's like-
think my bro's suffering from PTSD.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I think he thought you
What?
were her.
It's okay.
Okay, so we have to be careful with what words we use
Yeah.
It happens.
from this day on.
We'll navigate it together. All right.
Do you want me to
Wait,
patch you up, bro?
Oh,
You
sorry.
took a little fall.
No, I'm perfectly ow.
Yeah.
Ow.
You want me to patch
Ouchie.
you up, bro?
No, you specifically no. You are not allowed
Oh
to.
shit! I forgot. I need to do a roll.
Yeah, you do need to do a roll. Well, no, it wasn't the.
No, I didn't cut. It was
They didn't
blunt.
turn on the. They didn't turn on cleave. There's no
No,
fire.
There's no fire.
No,
It's
no,
just
no, not that.
There
I
was
have
no
to do a
blood
roll at the beginning
involved.
of every session.
What
Oh.
roll?
I need to do a willpower roll, I think.
Oh, you do. Yes, please roll that.
like how
It
you
doesn't mention
remember
any
my living
any
room.
difficulty, so I'm guessing it's standard.
where are you seeing? Which roll are you doing again? Just double checking for me.
Flashback.
Oh yes, please roll that. I believe
Yeah.
difficulty 6. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't mention. Okay, because I forgot about it because I have
No,
to do
you're
it at
good.
it's the start of every session.
Yeah, it is the start of every session.
Roll.
Ooh.
I succeeded. Woo.
Yeah, that's good.
Right?
Yeah, you did succeed.
That's good.
That's really good.
Ooh,
He's
that's
gonna,
good.
yeah,
Okay.
because I would have
Don't worry
turned on
about
the
it.
fire for you because fuck that noise. Well, I'm not risking a
Yeah.
vampire near Pat.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
You're good. But you're good. Everyone's fine. Okay, so you're both there. Everything's fine. Do you want to get patched up though, bro? Like at all?
Ow. Okay, maybe. But not by you.
Okay, well, do you want to patch yourself up? Like, what do you want to do?
Patch myself up? Oh yeah, do you have bandages?
Yeah.
I could use a bandage.
Aren't you also a fuck mothering wizard? Can't you just do some blah 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 and heal yourself?
I can't be a wizard, there's no way.
You're a wizard. I'm sorry.
You're a
Nah.
wizard, Samson.
You're far too cool now to be you. You
No,
must be more-
I'm just an office worker. I'm just a
Ambrose,
social worker, that's all I
Kind of
am.
hurtful, to be fair.
You know what's kind of hurtful is hearing how everyone. No, hurtful is hearing that. Oh my God, you're so fucked up now. Clearly something's wrong. That's hurtful. Me saying no, you're too close to how I am as a person, which I am cool.
You are
That
very
means-
cool, Ambrose.
Thank you.
I mean,
That
I'm
means
not
something's wrong.
denying the fact that, you know, you have your own merits, but I'm just saying that the way he was before, it was not a wrong thing. Yes, he has his problem and it'd be best to fix them, but it was
Let
okay
me
even before.
rephrase it then for your sensibilities. He is too close to how I am as a person, someone who is bred to
Yeah.
be this exact way.
Yeah, that's the
Mhm.
concerning part, yes.
And
What-
to me,
what?
that's cool because
Yeah.
it means I'm not alone in being a fucked up degenerate.
Patrick, did I miss
I
something?
mean,
Yeah.
You're fine, Pat.
You know how you
Sam.
thought that, Tanya was here?
I'm going to kill that bitch.
Yes, you know how you thought she was here. though?
understandable.
Yeah, she teleported in, I don't know
No.
what she did.
She didn't. You attacked Ambrose because you thought
No,
she
you
was
don't
him.
understand. You don't
No,
understand.
I do understand, bro.
But she can turn into any. No, that's Glinda that can turn into. I have a lot of birds to kill.
Glenda.
You don't need to kill any birds.
I mean,
I gotta kill all the birds.
Why do
We
you have to
gotta-
kill the birds?
Because you don't understand. You don't understand.
No, I don't. Why don't you tell me?
Because they're evil?
chatting birds need clipped wing.
No, that won't be enough. No, they need to have their wings removed.
No.
Dealing
And
with the
their
ministry
legs.
could be a problem.
Let me
Mm.
let me rephrase this. When I say clipped wings, I mean literally they are 6 feet under the ground at minimum.
Oh no, we want them still around. We just want to remove their wings, their tail feathers, their legs, possibly the beaks too.
That's
If you're
big,
implying
really.
of dismantling the ministry that is set up within Savannah, that's a task in itself.
I think they're describing dismantling people who wronged them.
Yeah, I think that's
I
what
know,
I'm
but-
saying, too.
You're
Like a
you're still
potato with two
aiming
eyes.
yourself. You're still aiming yourself at a full-on clan, not a big clan, yes, but still a full-on clan.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
So
blow
I'm
up the
not- I'm
church.
s-
See, this is why I said now he's too close to me, because that's exactly the shit I would say.
Do you know which church? Pat,
Because-
Pat-
yes, all of
Yes.
them.
All of them?
All of them.
Why?
It's the only solution.
It's not the only
Sounds,
solution.
let's approach this. Even if we do this, let's approach this logically, sensibly.
I mean, don't
The
you get a new
ministry
bed when
is,
you have too many bed bugs? It's the same thing.
He understands me.
I don't think we need to blow up every church. We just need to blow up the one church that they're in.
The ministry is
Oh, it's more
infiltrated
than
just
one.
within one, and usually they are
Well,
I
well
don't even know how many ministers
established.
there are in this city.
roaches have a
Yeah.
tendency to slip through the cracks if they're not all handled at once.
Also, did you know bed bugs can go like a mile looking for food or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there are
I'm
tunnels
just
all over the
saying
place.
that I may not be able to deal either. At the very least, if we were to deal with this, I could not necessarily deal with them as efficiently. The ministry holds beliefs that could impair me.
What are you talking about? You okay, Damian?
Damien,
For those who do not know.
I think, how about you maybe you should have a bite. I think that would make things clear for my brother.
Very well. I look at the blood bag, and I literally I open my mouth. You see the canines extending.
Yeah, the fangs come
and
out.
I puncture it.
And yeah,
and I puncture
drinking
with
blood.
one canine.
Yeah, they're drinking blood. They're yeah. Samson, it's very apparent that Damian is no longer human.
You have your answer now, Samson?
Also, regain 2 blood points, please.
I only have one left missing, so...
Okay, then replace that one. And
Yeah.
then you just will overfill, so it'll be technically go to waste unless you want to...
I'm just gonna drink as much as...
Well, you can drink it all.
I'm just gonna drink as
anything
much as-
that'll go over will just go to waste. So...
Fine. I know I'm gonna say fucked up thing. How do I feel it tastes like? I'm not sure, because I'm not used... Technically, this is the first time... Oh, Damien's favorite food be.
Yeah, what is Damien's favorite food?
Ooh. Oh boy, that's a complicated question. I have to think about it. It's not something I can answer right now.
Right, well, whatever Damien's favorite food is, that is what it tastes like, and it will always be like the best type of your favorite. Well, actually, this one in particular is a little bland, but it's still your favorite food. It's still pretty good.
This is a weird sensation.
It always is your favorite food whenever you've had blood. It just usually tastes amazing, not like now. And
Yeah.
I've noticed you don't get
I mean-
tired of the taste.
Kind of stale, but I guess it does its trick.
I
I'm
apologize.
not judging you, but I
not
appreciate.
procuring
No,
for
I
you.
appreciate. I honestly, I'm surprised that you considered it.
Well, yes.
I know I know of your family, which should not necessarily surprise me that much, but still,
I heard that you
you
were
could have
turned.
very well considered that I'm Gould and just be an infiltrator at this point.
No, I heard that you were turned, and I wanted to prepare
Yes.
in case you were turned. Because, like, if I just had food out for myself, Patrick, and Samson, and Iris, who cannot be here, but if I just had food
Fuck
out for everyone
finals.
else, fuck finals. If I just had
Yeah.
food out for
Okay.
everyone else and drinks, I don't want you to feel isolated. Like I don't give like I do not give your existence consideration when I plan things.
Kind of slouches a bit in the I'm guessing a couch chair or whatever it
couch
is
or whatever
nearby.
you're sitting, yeah.
I am
Eh,
deeply sorry for what has occurred to both of you. I
I'm sorry we couldn't save you, Damian.
tried, but alas, I am just one human, and vampires don't like to cooperate with humans, no matter what pedigree of pet you happen to be to them.
I appreciate it. I would have suspect you would have, at the very least, some of you would have felt guilty or sorry for this happening. I honestly, as I thought of it later down the line, it seemed very logically that the chances of you finding me and getting me out of that fucked up of a cell would have been minuscule. I'm suspecting my time frame of those days are a bit skew. I'm suspecting at the very least I've been there for like 2 days.
That's
At the
what we
late
think. I
at
don't
the
know.
latest I think I was by Wednesday I was with my mentor already.
It took us
Yeah, it was still
pretty much.
Wednesday.
it
For both of them.
took us a bit to even get the stuff together to scry.
I used materials for mine, and we didn't have the herbs ready, so
Unfortunately, it came too late, I'm afraid.
Yes. So yeah, I understand that it would have been miraculous to be within your power to actually arrive in time and deal with whatever it would have been down there. I'm not sure if the ghoul bitch would have been on her own. I have no idea.
Hey, Samson, bro,
Yeah.
do you want to talk about what happened with Tanya?
No,
What
I'm
did you
perfectly
do?
fine. Don't worry about me. Focus on Damian. Poor guy.
I guess.
All I want to say, don't fault yourself. Even though it was not a true choice, which I despise, I still chose this. I know my other option would have been death,
We're
but
in
it
a
still was a
pile
choice
of
that I did.
bodies.
Yes, that was my right of embrace, what you saw.
I only saw a bit of it. I just saw you in falling and then the pit and then the heart.
Yeah.
I didn't see who.
I'm not sure if you could have.
I couldn't have stepped in.
You
I
didn't
could
see-
just observe. And I only saw you
Yeah.
when you passed out. I didn't see you. Well, I did see you wake up and that like a couple seconds later, and then start nomming.
Yeah, okay, so you cannot see beyond that. Interesting.
No, that's all I saw. I could also tell you. I think you were in a cave of some sort, but I couldn't get a good look at it.
There are surprisingly a lot of caves in Savannah.
A lot.
Yes, but quite far away, so, and considering my mentor's
I have no idea.
eclecticness,
What's
I just
your mentor
makes
like?
sense.
Or, yeah, I guess
Look.
mentor, if that's what you want to call him. What's he like?
I call him mentor simply because sire, even though in truest sense, yes, he is my sire, it doesn't fit.
Okay.
I would say this, at the very least how he told me, and how I'm jumping to some conclusion after I've learned a bit more from teaching me a bit more of the inner workings of the kindred kind. He made sure that I'm of equal potential, at the very least, as he is. My understanding of it, that could interpret as being of similar generation. He amassed knowledge and abilities, I think, beyond what I can initially learn once embraced, so he was able to make sure that I can reach his potential at the very least. He's approaching it more in equal standing, I guess, our
That's good.
relationship.
That's good.
He,
Question mark?
yes, considering that I'm his first and only
Oh,
child.
I see. Interesting.
Yeah, the pit is not only made by simple sacrifices; they are also made of those failed attempts.
Oh.
And
Oh.
I'm not
I
the
have a-
first, but I'm the first who succeeded.
I have a question.
Yes,
Do
might
you know
be able to answer.
why either of you were taken at all? Do you know why?
Well, from what
By whom?
I think,
Because you're speaking of your maker quite kindly, and I'm sort of having flashbacks to when the initial shock of hearing that someone whom I will not name was, well, they convinced me that they were stolen. And to be honest, I kind of want to kill the bastard who did it to you, but it seems like you have a good relationship with them, strangely.
I would say it would be wise for the time being not to deal with him. Do I hate that I received this and got it's seemingly false choice? Yes. Do I find it beneficial to keep going as we are and get what I can out of him if he benefits from it as well? Then yes, because at the very least he took it more as a, let's call it, twisted partnership. I mean, no way Gould, bonded, or anything of the sorts. I have, outside of the beast itself, I have full autonomy of my own, as even though the beast technically removes some of it.
What's the beast?
How to explain it? At the very least, how I feel of it right now, and I'm gonna also tell you what others call of it.
Mm-hmm.
Think of it like a voice, kind of separate to yours, foreign in a way. At the very least, to me, it feels foreign at the moment. That pushes you. It's more instinctual, more animalistic, more in its name, to be fair, more primordial. And think of all of your darkest thoughts, all of the twisted things that you might have thought. They do not compare. Somehow the beast brings a bit more, pushes on, gives you ideas beyond what you initially thought. So, but to me, I don't know, it feels foreign, it feels kind of alien. It doesn't necessarily feel like me, even though some call it just a manifestation of your darkest desires, of your actual mind. To me, it doesn't feel like that. I don't believe myself of ever thinking of such things before, or ever would have ever considered them, or bring them to even to the mildest of the thought. And this is why I call it kind of the removal of the autonomy, because you have to appease it. You have to keep it in check. If you otherwise, it will take over, and you're not going to be you. You're just going to be, as intended in the name, a beast, a monster, just wanting to feed and survive. Nothing more, nothing less.
I see.
So the beast.
And back that up with the idea that I cannot walk the light of day. I cannot consume anything else aside from the living essence of humanity and other supernatural, I guess that also applies. And maybe other small other effects, like, you know, as we all already know, fire does not mix well with kin, as well as other similar things. The other stuff is a bit more clan or like bloodline specific, depending of how we approach things. In my situation, even though, yes, I'm not a believer myself, I've never been, although my perspective of it has shifted weirdly. Symbols of faith are not a good sign for me. Of true faith, I mean. Not like the Sabbat, not a mockery of it, an actual belief of it. Which is why I say the ministry for me is a difficult task if you want to deal with it, because stepping into their domain be considered, I think, somewhat sacred, somewhat holier in their own twisted way. Because as long as there is belief, true belief, it is
sacred in that place.
I'm inclined to agree, but unfortunately, if it's willed to be, it will be.
I don't know. I see.
I can step in it. I can like be there. I would just be hindered.
Samson's gonna hug Damian.
He's so huggy right now.
Asleep.
Oh,
He's not gonna stop it.
they're all hugging him. Hug pile on the
Oh
Damian.
no, Ambrose is not hugging.
Okay, well, Samson and Patrick are hugging the Damian.
Yeah. Okay.
Samson will. Patrick will stop after a couple seconds. I'm assuming Samson will hold it for 3 seconds too long.
3 seconds too long.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Personally,
You could eat their blood, you know. Just a thought, Damian. You don't need it. But
What?
You could.
Sorry, I didn't.
You
could
could
eat
you could
But
eat
sorry.
their, you could have some of their blood, you know. They're like practically offering it to you.
the sword has not been put away.
It's just a
We're
thought
on
in your
high
head.
mode.
You don't have to do anything. It's just a thought that runs through your mind.
Okay. Okay.
You know how a predator looks at prey unblinkingly?
Yeah.
Like it's super hyper focused?
Uh-huh.
Ambrose is doing that as they're both touching him.
Yeah. But they
Like,
let
you
go,
just
and
explain the nature of the beast, and he's like, no, we take no chances.
And I'm assuming nothing happened, though, Damian.
No, I keep myself.
Yeah, I mean, the beast is satiated right now. You're full on blood.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, if you ever need help dealing with your supervisor, I don't know what we can do, but we can always try to get you transferred, right?
Oh, oh, about that.
Mm,
Why are you laughing, Ambrose? What do you know?
I'm not surprised. At this point, I have learned several things from people I talked to when I was trying to find you. And of course, my father.
Mm-hmm.
My father has made it perfectly clear. We are allowed to do as we wish in our little group here. As long as, I obviously remain his child in actual terminology. That's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
You can play with whatever infernal bastards you want to play with. I am not to play with those, apparently. My father deems me not able to play with them. Tragically. I know.
His head kind of raises up.
If you thought that I would not
Okay.
ask or seek information about something like this, about someone in my own looks around to the little group, you are sorely mistaken.
Yes, I understand. At the very least, for the sake of the group, that I definitely understand. But I want to make this one more a thing crystal clear from now on.
Hmm.
Considering the kindness of your father and how he's now approaching the situation, which surprises me, but at the same time, considering my own experiences, I'm
My
a lot
father,
more
as I have
relieved.
said since the beginning, is first and foremost my father, and I am his
Which is why
child.
I would like to also apologize for anything that if I push too far, as now I have a better understanding of it. Secondly, I want to make this very clear. About the specifics of my clan, of who embraced me, shall never again live out of this room and out of your heads and mouths. I am
sorry,
I
but
won't
despised.
tell anyone else what you are.
I don't
I'm
give.
despised by kindred kind alike. Anybody who'd ever find a slicker word of what I actually am associated with and connected with will kill me on the spot and probably consider you dabblers as well, even if you may not show it in any way. So this is information that risks you all, including me, not just me.
And I guess Augustus now.
Damien, I have been at
The
risk.
sire should not.
I've been at risk since the jump of my existence. God knows how long the beginning of the plans of my existence were. I've been in danger.
Yes, it is understandable. But even though your situation is kind of at that level, I'm telling you seriously, all of kindred kind, no matter the sect, Sabat, Camarilla, Independent, Anarch, whatever, they will jump at you. Nobody, and I mean this clearly, nobody wants to deal with my bloodline and any other adjacent bloodline of my clan.
Well, funny you should mention that. Because, once again, a lot of other vampires seem to be misinformed on what kind of man my father is. He's a lot of things. Superstitious is definitely on the top. And that's for good reason. He's ancient as well beyond reason, and devils in the occult. He himself will not fuck with any infernal. He doesn't care if you do. If anything, that's a boon. If my hands do not touch it, very well. But if the gain can be gotten, then it's only wise to do it. Well, of course, using intelligence. My father is willing to let me, it doesn't sound like a big deal to you, I guess, but let me associate with you knowing you are an infernalist.
But I still would advise us
That's-
maybe not letting anyone else know.
Nah,
Well, of course not. Why
Yes.
the fuck would I do that?
Okay,
Yes,
as long as we're clear that no
I'll
one
say,
else
like-
knows, then we're fine.
yeah,
What about you,
that's
Samson?
what I wanted to make clear.
You've been quiet. Are you okay keeping
Adric.
this secret?
Jeez, I thought you became a vampire, not a lawyer. But alright, if you don't want me telling people.
Vampires are borderline lawyers. They're just really bad at being lawyers.
Unfortunately.
Whoa,
to
whoa,
an
whoa,
extent,
I don't
yes.
like
At the very
vampires,
least.
but that's going a bit far.
No, it's just a different kind of bloodsucker when you think about it, really.
Yes, it
Blood
is.
in the water.
Mm. Also, we're in ad break land,
I
so
know,
I'm
but
waiting.
also 15 seconds.
I know, it's fine.
so let's
It's
go.
So-
fine.
I would like to also talk about some things. One, clearly,
Okay.
things have happened for both of you, and I am deeply sorry for said things. I understand that you feel like it is not my responsibility, but I was raised with the assumption if I am to do a thing, I would to lead it. And if something happens to those who lead, that is on the responsibility of the leader, is it not?
I'm not sure if our group. What should we call us now?
I
Cabal?
don't know.
Is that a
Circle,
thing?
cabal.
We're not a cell.
I don't know.
Is there a
we're
thing? I don't know.
us.
Am I culturally appropriating?
I don't really
Yes.
care, to be honest, because hunters would shun our entire way we were. Hunters
Work
alone
buddies.
would kill me, because just even while being a hunter, they would probably kill me if they knew half the things involved with me.
Hey, you beat those vampire allegations.
Oh, we have other allegations to attend to as well. So,
Oh,
my father made it perfectly clear that, full transparency, I am to be turned. However, the courier is currently missing. So, that's a thing to deal with. That
That
sucks,
is a
but...
thing to deal with.
But, however, he offered just another proof of how wonderful my father is compared to what everyone has ever said about him ever in vampire kind. They are all very wrong about what kind of a man he is. No matter what form I take, I will always be his son. That is his exact words. I will always be a Giovanni. Now, this in mind, he began to list off several things I could do, avenues of power in case the courier were to fail. Apparently including the Fae, which is wild to me. Sorcery, like Patrick and Samson.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me.
Then they mentioned something else which was interesting. Werewolf.
That's what I saw in your aura. Oh.
Apparently, werewolves, one, do not need to be bitten. It's a bloodline thing. And think of it like a safety trigger. I was bred specifically to be his child. Like, generations upon generations of selective breeding to create me, and the way I work and the way I think.
As a backup, in case others jump
Get
at
to
you,
him
you can just say,
I will possibly turn to a fucking werewolf and maul them to death.
well, that is the safest way to never be ever considered an embraced choice ever again. Because at the very least, what I've not been told the details, but from what I've been told, it is possible, though, but nobody would ever dare to embrace a werewolf.
They become true monsters.
Yes.
Now, the other thing I definitely need to point out. One, if it was not for me passing out the other day, I likely would have turned. Apparently, it's a duress thing from the research I've done. Allegedly.
I mean, maybe. We're not...
Allegedly.
That's what the legends say, at least.
I don't know too sure.
You see Damian thinking. You see like a, not necessarily kind of like one of the corner of his mouth kind of smiling a bit.
But you understand how our group does not function within the societal norms of any clan or anything, correct?
Yeah,
Yes.
We're a bit
We are
special.
an eclectic group.
Mm-hmm.
From what you've studied, do you know if other werewolves could help you with this endeavor? With this discovery?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know
To be
much about
perfectly-
werewolves. That's all we could dig up from the text.
To be perfectly honest,
I mean, yes,
don't
which is why I
like
understand.
the idea of losing my goddamn mind and mauling everything within a 50-mile radius. I really don't like that idea.
Ambrose,
No
if you
matter
choose my
what,
path, that's the same thing.
I was going to say, no matter what, that's out of my hands right now.
I'm telling you right now, I'm your best example and your best source of information if you ever want to know what it's like to deal with the beast and what it's like to deal with the thoughts of biting everyone you want to see around you.
I will...
So,
Alright, so let me divulge something very important about how my mind works, okay?
Mhm.
I hate everyone. Everyone.
yes.
Everyone. I hate everything. I want to see people die. It's funny. I hate everything. I am filled with a complete disgust of mankind, to the point where I don't care. You guys are not people to me. You are Damian, Samson, Patrick, respectively. You're no longer people, but a person. Does that make sense?
They're not asleep to him. We're awake.
Everyone
Yes,
else.
but
I was raised to be what you are. For you, it is
Yes.
possibly a conflict between you and your beast. There is a good chance I am incredibly close to what a mortal could ever possibly be to understanding what it's like to be that way. Because I'm already fucked up. I
how
like
can you
inflicting
guarantee
pain.
that there won't be a day where you would look at somebody who you'd never want to do, and be like, and just destroy them? Because that's what I'm thinking at a weird consistency.
Like your
Well,
People who I would never think that I would want to get rid of.
if you
How
want
many
to
people
use
do
your
you-
father, for example, suddenly.
Well, the thing is, I'm pretty sure I was bred specifically to where that's not a problem. Why else would you raise someone this way?
I don't know.
If I was
Yes.
raised to be a vampire, then chances are I already act more in tune with my beast than most vampires. Just saying.
I'm afraid that
How many-
nobody has a true understanding of how the beast
No.
actually works.
I'm afraid no one does.
That's what I want to make sure that at the very least you consider. Because let me tell you something, Ambrose.
Mm.
Eternity is what you're gonna get. And are you
Yes.
willing to eternally live in regret?
Why
Because it will
would
never go away.
Why would you think I would have regret? I am not like you.
Oh, wow. Oh, not.
I don't have these. I don't feel certain things. Until to be perfectly transparent. What's the term, Miyamura? What is the term?
Sociopath?
Sociopath. I physically lack the ability to feel certain emotions outside of specific circumstances. I don't feel remorse.
And can you
Usually.
guarantee that if it applied to any of us around us, or of us here, including Patrick?
Well, they did say specific circumstances.
It is incredibly specific circumstances.
Still, Ambrose, I'm telling you of possibilities of things that could happen. Not now, not in the coming centuries, maybe millennia from now, if you are not necessarily lucky considering your sire and who's your father. It's quite a high possibility, and I know why your father is probably choosing the vampire possibility. I know what you could become. I'm just saying that. Can you assure yourself that somewhere at some point you not even lose even that cognition of us, of anyone around you, and be like,
That
just
depends.
done with them?
That depends not on me. That is entirely on you. It
That's
takes
a
a lot.
foolish thought if you think it's.
No, it's not. It is entirely on the people around me on whether or not I want to associate with.
Let's move on from this topic.
No. He seems very intent on lecturing me.
No, let's chill. Okay? How about, what do we want to do tonight? We're all here, we can all do something about what happened to the both of you, if you want.
There's something, as you mentioned your werewolf thing, and as I mentioned, Ambrose, I'm just telling you, I'm just giving you perspective. It's your choice. I'm not gonna damn you if you ever choose to go the path I am. Not necessarily my exact path, but you know what I mean.
I will say this in the
but
most
if you-
unironic sense I can, Damian. I am quite literally, from the ground up, built completely different than you are, okay? I really am. You feel remorse, don't you? You feel sad and bad when you kill people and you have to do things to live. you feel bad somewhere in your little head, don't you? You have a little voice that tells you to stop, don't you? You not anymore probably, but you don't. You have this voice, right? This instinct to try to not do the little what are they called? Intrusive thoughts. You don't act on those, do you? When someone makes you mad, you don't act on that, do you? Do you?
You don't even have a glint
Hey,
You
of what I went through.
Hey,
Damian,
gentlemen, perhaps
If
the
I could
snake and the leech shouldn't argue. You're both serpentine. That's all that really matters at the end of the day. Neither of you really has a perspective on the other, but both of you think you do. I mean, ultimately, you're not going to get anywhere with.
My big
yeah.
problem is it's not that they're offering perspective. It's literally the same roundabout conversation they've been trying to push upon me this entire time. You have no idea what you're getting into, young boy. Do you understand what it means? It's like, I
Can we
think
not do
of
this?
anyone.
Yeah, rather than biting at each other's tails, why don't we just accept that neither of you's going to get anywhere with this conversation? There's no need to become Ouroboros.
An Ouroboros.
An Ouroboros.
Ouroboros, thank you.
Damian, he takes a moment and he physically like centers himself. And he's still holding onto that fucking sword. He's not letting go of that thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Alright. I will say this once, and I will not revisit this again. Understood? Understood?
Yes.
You are not my father. You are not the one who raised me. You have no idea exactly what I was raised for, and how I was raised for that matter. The amount of bodies I have piled up over the years. You have no idea the depths I will go to succeed. You don't know me. Like you're trying to tell me that I will feel things that I have never felt. That I can't really feel. You don't know me, but you're warning me of things that will be missing from me that I don't have.
Damian.
Yes.
This is out of game real quick. How dare this mortal try to tell you what you can and cannot tell them? Fuck them. Please roll a self-control roll, difficulty
I
7.
love the fact that I'm really good at pissing vampires off.
Self-control, what
it's a-
difficulty?
7.
Can I do something? Add to it?
You just no, you cannot add anything to it. It's just self-control.
Oh boy.
You're experiencing the beast. No, okay. You succeeded, so you do not frenzy. You feel the beast get riled up by Ambrose's words, but you keep it in check and you don't move.
He's gonna look at
Continue
you
on, please.
the same predatory
Yeah.
stance that he's had this entire time. You already look at me differently, don't you? Like I'm
You see him
a
clenching
leopard,
his jaw.
like an animal
No.
beneath you. Like I'm
No.
the rat in a kitchen.
No. That's a thing that I'm gonna tell you right now. That is wrong.
Oh, you can cook French cuisine too? So can my brother.
At the end of the day, I'm a hunter who's been embraced. I know what lurks within humanity. Because I was one of them, because I've been with you. I know what I can I'm aware of what to expect. And you know what? That terrifies me. I look at all of you around me. You know who scares me the most?
Yourself?
It's not Patrick. It's not Samson. It's Iris and Ambrose. Because their humanity, their abilities, their capabilities of just hiding within normality, staying within the mundane, is what will simply getting me killed. I cannot walk the night and pass around a human without having the fear that it might just be someone who just looks at me and sees me as a monster and just will end me on the spot without ever taking in consideration who the fuck I am. I know more things than any normal kindred should know on both ends. I'm afraid of stepping outside. I'm afraid of the day. I'm afraid of just looking at food. No, I do not see you as lesser. I see you as better than me. I see you as above me. Ambrose, I did not choose this embrace. This thing. To feel powerful, to feel strong. I chose it out of weakness. Because I want you, myself, my group to get a better hand than what I received. And you see, even though incapable of blood going from his eyes, I want you to have a better chance as walking the day and night than I have. That's all I wish. That's all I wanted. That's why I chose this. I didn't choose it because I want some strange, eclectic power of knowledge. I chose this so I make sure that you get better out of this. And then I can be done with. It doesn't matter what happens to me after that.
I'm going to stop you right
I don't know.
there. Did I ask you to be my savior? Did I ask you to be my martyr? To lay down to die for my sins? For my cause? Did I ask this of you? No. So you better not fucking die for me. You understand that? Do you understand that, Damian?
Yes.
Good.
I just want to make this clear. I did this because I care of you. There's hasn't been anybody around me for decades. I lived in solidarity, and I'm aware that this embrace is a path of solidarity for most kindred.
Well, prepare to be different, bitch. Just deal with it. Like myself, Damian, you are built different.
Yeah, we're all special here. In our own unique ways. Though
Mommy says it's my turn to ride the short bus.
Okay.
He sits down and opens up the scotch. He is so done for today.
What do we want to do tonight? Is there anything we want to do? Do we want to pay Tanya a visit? What do we want to do?
That could be a
You see kind of Damian raise up for a second. As I mentioned, I just want to offer you choices. I have some information.
Oh?
Two things, actually. A theory, a double theory actually, depending. And a thing that we could do that could also be maybe beneficial to you, Ambrose.
Oh, goody.
I'll jump first with the theory. I talked with my mentor, my sire, and asked about the certain, aspects of what clans and specificities about that. For those who do not know, when you are embraced, you're gonna manifest abilities. They're called disciplines of that specific clan. There are some sets, usually 3 of them, that kind of thing, that are specific to the clan, which is usually the identifier for those clans. It's the best way to kind of, aside from maybe some cases where it's appearance-wise, like a Zemishi or a Nosferatu, which is quite obvious because they are altered in some way in their form. So I was like, okay, we've had a weird occurrence with La Sombra at my apartment while Pat was in his catatonic state.
Speeder quest.
And I've asked about it.
It was
There are 2 possibilities.
a seeking, yeah.
There are 2 possibilities. One, which kind of holds an interesting theory. They could be an anti-tribu, La Sombra. An anti-tribu is basically a defector, a traitor, somebody who decided to leave the Sabbat and the La Sombra clan. Not necessarily because they do not believe in their clan anymore. They believe in their doctrine or whatever, in their own goals. They just think the Sabbat is not the choice right for them. Most of them get independent, like do their own thing, not necessarily deal with the politics of the sects anymore. But some join the Camarilla. And considering the business and hierarchy that their sect is, and this kind of pyramid scheme that they are, I don't think they would ever disagree of bringing El Sombra in. And wouldn't it be so convenient for some hunters who received so many, such an insane masquerade breach, by the way, which I'm surprised how the fuck we are not ghouled or embraced because of it, because the Camarilla hold the masquerade out of everybody at the highest level.
Oh, that's easy. It's because they were terrified of shit out of my father while I support in the city.
Yes, most likely. So, would it be easier to just point some, vendetta of vengeance and kind of pointing them into a suicide mission, getting themselves killed, and at the same time, who knows? Maybe some Sabbats here and there get rid of as well.
Yeah, I figured this much.
They dealt with some problems. They got rid of their masquerade breach. They have their hands clean. That theory holds true. I'm not necessarily faulting.
Even better, if I got me to die, that means my father would never arrive.
Yes. And I'm not necessarily faulting the prince. It could be somebody higher in position than him that might have not agreed with the choices made with the agreement and done that. Also, by the way, just a quick side tangent. I'll have to get rid of the guard. I do want to walk to my home, but I don't want him to find out. I want to keep this as covert as possible.
I could go there under the guise of checking in and maybe getting some stuff for the dog.
Or I can do that, so you don't have to.
I'm just saying that we can, if you can get a contact with the prince, because I want to keep myself distance for the moment for the sects and other clans. I don't want to get wrapped in their politics. I have a cover story, which, by the way, let me just tell you. I'm a Zimishi Koldunai, which is basically an independent clan. It makes the most sense simply because of my generation and of the certain abilities that I have access to. So I'm no affiliated with any sect or nothing. I'm an independent vampire.
Okay, so you're Koldunai? Okay, noted.
Yeah.
You're
Honestly,
that's my cover story.
Honestly, to be perfectly honest with you, the less we know or say, the better off, because you don't want to be seen as
I'm just saying
masquerade.
I'm just saying in the case it ever...
What's the masquerade?
You would probably know.
Vampires in hiding.
The masquerade.
Pretending
Yes.
to be humans.
It's vampires in hiding. It's their way of walking the nights and making sure that not all of humanity and anything else points their stakes at them.
Before we were, before you were Hunter, you didn't know about anything that was going bump in the night?
Yeah.
That is the masquerade in action, I think is what Damian's saying.
So it's like predatory camouflage.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
It's the same way you'll never know that it's like a thing also criminal empires just do. It's not specific to any species, or humans do it too. It's hiding in plain sight.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh.
And some hold it at a higher standard than others.
I think the one thing I explained this to the ones that appeared, the Sabbat that appeared to my home.
Mm-hmm.
The big problem I'm noticing with all the kindred I've ever had to interact with, regrettably, but barring a few, barring like 2 or 3, they all view themselves somehow, some way, smarter than humans when they are, or better, or different than humans when they act just the same. They do the same things. They have the same goals and motivations. It's just their drive to do and to pursue these motivations is a little different. Remember we had a very long, in-depth discussion about how I feel about the depths of humanity's soul. So, yeah, take it from me. They do the same thing. Backstabby, smile to your face, knife to your back.
I mean, they
Just-
used to be humans, so it just makes sense.
Yeah,
They're just humans with extra steps.
humans with extra steps and
Yes.
superiority complex.
Well, I mean,
Yes,
humans
and
have the same thing.
from what I've heard,
Mm-hmm.
from what
I've
I've been
actually-
told,
I've actually
Uh,
met several of the kindred that I found more human than humans. So,
yes, that sometimes is a dark twist. But there is also the aspect of apparently, at the very least, what I found out. In some cases, even the simple passage of time, the accumulation of millennia that some kindred have can also warp their perspectives. Even if they might have held humanity at a higher standard or at a higher, warning beforehand, they might have just lost it with time.
now, something I'm curious about is, from what I know, vampires really hate werewolves.
Hate or fear?
Pick your poison. Same difference. One leads to the other, regardless.
Yes, but hate would imply that they would want to deal with them. They want to stay away as much as possible because they know it's in many situations a fight that they might not win. You never want to deal with a werewolf.
Okay, good.
That's something that I've been told intensely. Do not attempt unless you're really, really prepared.
I'm
Because a werewolf of equal experience to a vampire would decimate the vampire.
how do I put this? I'm kind of put on edge because both of you attacked. One of you attacked me, and the other one looked ready to attack me.
I mean, my bro was
Apologies.
suffering from PTSD. I don't think that's like
It doesn't. Me soul. That is still a fuck mothering wizard, with an eldritch being as a pet. I am not fucking with that.
screeches from the
The bag.
I know what
screeches
you are.
from
You're
the-
not cute. Well, you're not
I
kind
am
of cool.
By the way, you heard what Max said that he was adorable.
Hey, hold on a second. I'm
know
still
what you-
human, and I have a pet rabbit. I fail
You
to see
are
the
not
problem
a
here.
human. That is not a rabbit. It's okay, Samson. You're a little delusional. It's fine.
I think we should let him
But just let
get
him.
No.
this step by step. I don't think. Let's not. We already saw what some revealing fruits can do to a person. So let's keep it baby steps for now with Samson.
I'm right
Alright.
here, you know. I can hear exactly what you're
Alright.
saying.
Then I'll
You're
say
fine.
it.
Don't worry.
No, no,
I'm sorry,
no.
Samson. My apologies. You're fine.
My concern regarding their PTSD, my soul, is this time it was wildly flailing at me, right?
Yeah,
What will next time be once they understand how to use power?
I don't know, but
Mhm.
it'll be.
I don't
I
either.
can stop. I can try and stop them.
But Patrick,
Yeah, bro.
I'm supposed to stop you.
I'm going to be
do you
honest.
mean
He
you're supposed
kills
to
me,
stop
I'm
me?
haunting you forever.
Wait. What do you mean you're supposed to stop me?
Like I said, Max is adorable. How dare you? He is a good
I-
rabbit.
He
What?
is cool. Not a rabbit, but really cool.
Yes, he's really
Uh,
cool.
I think we deviated from our
Hi, Rick.
discussion too much.
Yeah. So.
By the way, can
tomorrow-
I have some of that scotch?
Yes, you definitely can.
Okay.
Here you go, buddy.
Thank you.
Okay, so to continue with my theory, the first one, yes, as I mentioned, the Anti-Tribulo Sombra could be as a scheme for the Camarilla to wipe themselves clean of their masquerade breach and deal with problems they wanted to deal with. There is a second one, a more odd one. I'm not sure exactly the
What's
correlation.
The second one, then.
Well, as I mentioned, aside from the defectors, there are other aspects of clans. There are something most of us call bloodlines.
Okay.
They're kind of offshoots, detachments of the clans in some smaller forms that have a different form of organization or at very least some different goals. In some cases, it could be something simple as some kind of extended version of the clan that deals with specific tasks for the higher clan.
Mm-hmm.
In some cases, they have completely different goals or aspects that they want to deal with. And there's one for the La Sombra, colloquially known as the Black Angels, or better known as the Angelus Arthur. Let's just say they are La Sombra that kind of practice similar things that I can practice.
So
Okay.
bigger bitches than
They-
the bitches.
Got it.
They deal with elements of demonic powers as well. They are also in. Although there is a twist, from what I
Okay.
know. They approach it as a fighting fire with fire. They are anti-infernalist. They basically, if they were to saw me, they would have killed me. Even though they practice the same thing, they
Just the
they
pot
are
calling
wearing the
the
same
kettle
sin.
black.
Yeah.
Welcome to religion
Yes.
as a whole.
Okay.
Well, funny you should say that. They are connected with the Catholic Church, and this is the reason why they are hunting us, because they are associated or at the very least in some kind of agreement with the Inquisition, which is something a bit more older than modern days. You probably can guess by just saying the Inquisition what you'd expect.
Nobody accepts the
That's
Spanish
why, even though,
Inquisition.
yeah. So yeah, even though they are just this kind of twisted twisted clan bloodline that just has this goal of getting rid of us.
Yippee.
The thing is, I don't know what exactly would have been the deal with Pat and what exactly would benefit them with this. That's my only question. My only
One thing at a
unusual
time, I
thing about
guess?
it.
What's the
Yes.
second thing?
I'm just
though?
saying that I have this. Okay, the second thing. My sire was kind to tell me about how I got to him. Equally
Oh.
to how Samson arrived. to
See,
his
when I
place.
asked earlier how things happened, this is what I wanted to know, so I knew who to kill.
Well, apparently both of them, the vampire bitch and her little pet, aside from doing their hitman things, killing them, but throwing them into the water of the restaurant, they also deal in trafficking.
Not surprised. At
They
this point.
do the general, anarch independent aspect of kind of deal making between vampires. Of I offer you a favor, you offer me a favor. End of the deal. I don't know what exactly would have been for the followers of Seth and for Samson. I just the sire just told me that that's where he arrived. I don't know what happened after that. I only assumed that he would receive the same fate as me at that point.
Ross and her little bitch boy, my apologies. Her little asshole. They literally trafficked you guys into people who bought you.
Yeah, my understanding of it is that they keeping tabs people that in this situation probably was in my sire's case at the very least, maybe similar to Samson. They made it known that they are looking for someone with potential. They probably offered the description. I fit that potential for the sire, so that's why he accepted the bargain. I'm guessing similar to the ministry. They probably saw Samson as some kind of. Well, ministry is a bit twisted from what I understand. They like to take straight people that are on the down and narrow, and basically corrupt them using the vices of humanity.
So
And then from that point on, they just slowly, because they basically get themselves into a down in the gutter. Honestly, the religious doctrine is their only kind of salvation at that
savior
point. So
at that point, my question to you then, remember earlier when I said Ross? I knew it, and you went, well, don't judge them too hastily. I would like to re-put that out there. Ross did this, and I am to not judge them too hastily? But that's not what I'm hearing.
I'm not sure. Here comes the interesting part. That I see the error and the fault. Why would Ross send us to two clans and and possibly getting embraced, and high likely getting embraced, to just walk the nights with a vendetta on them?
Or one, they're probably older
feel
than
like-
you.
Yeah, still, to
And-
me, I feel like Tanya fucked up. Because honestly, we were in the process of being ghouled. I just got a taste of it. Continuously tortured and all that kind of stuff. For them, it would have been easier to either ghoul us, and okay, I guess in my situation at the very least, probably they saw it too much of an effort, and I would have done the best I could have do to be a difficult ghoul. I'm not gonna deny that. So probably they didn't want to deal with it, or they could have just killed us and be done with it. And be another body in the water. Why being embraced? To me, I feel like
Unless
Tanya fucked up.
Tanya wanted to get rid of you because she didn't want to see this as a fuck up from her, whatever
Yes.
she calls them, her owner. Let's say this.
Yeah. Yes. Because she was trying to get information out of us. You, Ambrose, unfortunately, because of your status and nature, it's not much to... She wasn't necessarily interested in that. But she wanted to know a virus.
So
She, at the very least, in my case, she insisted on telling me about Iris. At the same time, also insisted on knowing what the HunterNet is.
So Iris is a total unknown to them. That's a good sign? Question mark.
it is.
Yes, they reached to the conclusion of her first name without it. I'm not sure. I tried my best. As I said, any information that they might have, it never come at the very least out of me willingly. They don't. I don't think they've, because it was just Tanya. There was no mental manipulation on that end.
So I'm going to ask this simply: is the bitch still human, or is she
Tanya?
like a ghoul?
No, she's a ghoul, 100% down and under. She's way down the deep end. I don't think nobody could get her out of it.
Oh, I'm not
Ambrose,
here
can I
for
borrow your
that.
phone real quick?
Why?
I feel like
I need to
Tanya
look up
fucked up,
prices.
wanted to cover up.
Price is a flat,
Okay.
bro.
If you need weapons, you know what I do for a living, right?
No,
I
no,
can't
no,
hand
no.
you my phone lightly.
Samson starts looking things up.
What are you looking up, Samson?
Who's asking?
The storyteller.
The storyteller. The price of the price of vices.
You're
Just
not gonna
ask
find
You poor boy.
those online.
No, like bench
Poor
vices.
boy.
Oh, you can just ask this man. He tortures people for fun. Come on now.
You're not gonna find those bench prices.
A bench vice.
Oh,
You know, you mount it to a bench. You open it up. You put like whatever you're working on in it, and then you tighten it.
Let's
One
just
second.
literally ask it. I have those. Come on now. Come on.
like $30.
They're cheap.
Anywhere from $30 to $160, depending
Listen,
on what you
am I-
get.
Am I gonna go take my new brother to Home Depot? Is that what's about to happen?
Maybe.
So what you looking
What?
up?
Don't worry about it.
No. I might have it. That's why I'm asking.
I'm looking for hardware vices.
Oh,
I'm
I am intrigued.
Why do you want those, bro?
Well, you use them to hold things down when you work on them.
Uh-huh. So
And
what
Bruce
are
is
you gonna be
shuddering,
working
like-
on?
Oh.
A carving project.
What are you gonna be
Oh,
carving?
no.
Some wood?
Are you familiar? There's a. Let me go get to make sure this is the actual term.
It's a little softer than wood, but yeah,
Okay.
effectively.
I
What do you
think
mean
way
soft?
softer than wood.
Wait, no.
No.
Viper wouldn't hurt anyone.
Let's.
Are you
Let's-
familiar with what a
I wouldn't hurt a
Shawshank
person.
Is? What Shawshanking was?
But she's kind of a person.
Who's a person?
Mm,
Tanya,
wouldn't be the
kind
first.
of.
No,
Listen.
not in the slightest.
Listen, mi amor. Everyone's people until they become a person. One must earn the right to be a person.
But everyone's a person.
Hmm. Did this person hurt someone you care for, mi amor? Hmm?
Yes.
Scar them deeply?
Clearly. No, you know what? Actually, go ahead. Sure.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Uh,
He's gonna lean down and kiss you on the cheek. Grazie.
Coming back
no
to that
problem.
subject, actually,
Hmm?
consider that she might have fucked up, because I think that's the only way she did it as a cover-up. I don't think Ross has any idea of what
Might still
happened
have
was.
some
To me, I
leftover
think
fireworks.
that's an immense fuck up for a hitman to just live,
As a
let their
side,
targets.
side note, this to me is still Ross's fault in some way because they are Ross's
Oh
subordinates.
yes, I'm getting there
Mm-hmm.
because I'm getting to the information I got. The favor that my sire wants it has to do for Ross.
And what is that?
Apparently, she has an associate, an old friend that's coming to town that she wants rid of because they are not on good terms, apparently. And at the same time, well, that friend is a vampire, but at the same time, that vampire has a gang of little oversized doggies.
Oh,
Animal
Oh.
control.
security detail.
I'm not sure the details of what exactly.
It's
From what I said, they are a group in great standing with each other, so I'm guessing she's accepted within the pack. I guess they're called. I don't
If a
know.
vampire runs with a pack, that's dangerous.
So why is she
Yes.
worried about her specifically? Are they thinking she's gonna come for
I
them?
don't.
Mm.
I think she might be targeted by them,
Ah,
and she wants somebody to deal with probably more powers or more twisted knowledge that could handle a werewolf, a group of werewolves, as well as a vampire. But I don't know. What if we had a quick meeting before the sire dealt with her favor?
so you want to meet this
I
what vampire who hangs out with werewolves?
mean, we can point her in the right direction.
And the
And
Miami
Ambrose
is my friend.
Okay,
And
so
if Ambrose
where-
has any interest in
do you know where
understanding.
she is?
Currently, I don't know the details. I just wanted to offer the information I have. I'm
Do
gonna
you
ask
have
the sire
a
if it's,
name? I guess.
Yeah, what was the name? Because I forgot.
Roxanne Dimitri.
Oh, Roxanne Dimitri.
Up. Okay.
What's her name?
It should be referred to as like a modern day Indiana Jones.
Hold up. Did you say Roxanne?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She went insane.
What? What do you mean she went insane?
What?
Yeah, I delivered a package to who did I deliver that package to? It was at the Seventh Circle.
Yeah,
That was Ross.
Miss Ross. Yes.
Yeah. She signed and asked about Roxanne, who went insane.
And why was she insane, bro?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
Why does anyone go insane, really?
Good point, I guess. Okay. I think I can maybe. 1 second. He's gonna start concocting a potion. It'll have dirt, some earth, Robe.
Also, if
him
the-
and I'm gonna make some rolls for the brother real quick for getting his magic on.
While he's doing that,
Also, if the
Samson's
talks
gonna
go well,
What is Samson doing?
Samson's gonna stick his hand in his bag and just be like, "Hey Max, stab me up, buddy."
Yeah. Eagerly, they bite into you, causing you pain. What are you doing, Samson?
Samson's gonna shove his hand into the potion. The bleeding hand.
Okay. What are you trying to do with this before
Just
I
some shit
have
I'm
you
witnessing.
roll?
No clue.
Okay.
Samson just feels like it's the right thing to do.
Samson,
He just wants to help his brother.
roll me. Let's say intelligence, occult, difficulty 7.
Intelligence, occult. Occult. Intelligence.
I mean, Also, the other thing is, if we're dealing with werewolves, isn't there a chance that we should ask your dog, well,
3
Tara,
successes.
if there are in fact a werewolf? Because they might
Roll-
actually be one.
Roll me then, after you're done with that.
I
4 dice.
don't-
Yeah, roll me 4 dice now. This is going to be your Arate dice. You're doing some magic right now.
Difficulty 7 again, or higher or lower?
You're okay. Let me check your tools real quick. So you're using for this
Blood.
Yeah, blood,
Possibly torture?
offerings and sacrifices, and torment. I would say.
Okay.
So 3. So difficulty 5. Four successes. Okay. Let me now let me roll for your brother, because he's gonna continue doing what he's doing. He's trusting you're helping him.
Mhm.
So you enhance your brother's roll. That's what you did. You just aren't sure about that.
Ooh, nice.
Let me roll for now for Patrick.
Thanks for your help, Max.
No problem, boss.
yeah.
Eldritch streaming for everyone else. Okay, so this will be
You know, I do want to pet them.
How-
You know that, right?
Dex cooking.
Hey, Max, how do you feel about being pet?
I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
Oh
Max
my.
says he's cool with it.
They got okay. So okay, this can be a lot of dice. So they're
I just hear all the math rocks going off in the corner.
6 plus 4. So that'll be so let's start at 8, but okay. So it'll be difficult. So number of dice total for this is gonna be 13 dice. Because you enhanced it really well. And they also rolled well. Okay. Your brother like almost jumps back from the kick of the potion he just brewed. He zones out for a couple seconds. I know exactly where she is.
Ooh.
I can take you to her now. I know where she is.
Fantastic.
Bro, you
Oh.
did something there. You added quite a kick to that potion.
Oh, no, all I did was helping you out, buddy. It was
Yeah,
all you.
You did help me out.
Yeah, we did great, Max.
We
He's gonna jostle the bag a little bit.
Max yells cheers, but to everyone else it sounds like
Screeching.
yelping almost.
I do definitely want to pet this creature now. I really want to pet that.
Yeah, Max says you can, that's fine.
All right. Gonna kind of perch the bag.
Yeah, open the briefcase and he's just there nuzzling into the socks, the Eldritch Abomination.
Can I give him? I'm gonna put my hand up like this is a fucking cat. Let them.
Whatever you do.
They move one of their tentacles, so they turn away from you, and they move one of your tentacles up, so you can pet the tentacle.
Right,
It is slimy to the touch.
Here.
He likes reptiles and shit, man. This is nothing. He's like, oh, he's gonna pet them.
Yeah, I will let you know, palm first, not fingers first. Fingers first, and he's gonna bite.
I've dealt with enough snakes. You don't do that. You don't do that. Hello.
Yeah, excited Eldritch yelping.
Aw.
I thought I was the one getting fucked up out of this.
Anyways, so Roxanne, she
So,
is
Ambrose.
at okay, she's at a club downtown.
I swear if it's 7th circle.
It's not the 7th Circle.
Thank fuck.
Good.
It's a jazz club actually, with a group
Oh.
of guys
Oh, classic.
and one girl. Sorry, two guys, one girl, or 2 guys, 2 girls. Technically, she's a girl. She's a woman. But the guys seem
Would be her
pissy.
pack.
It could be her pack. Yeah. We could go there though.
We can
Cool, let's
there.
go.
Ambrose, you want to know about
Samson's gonna pull
werewolves?
out the knife.
I mean, information's power, right, Mr. Visionary?
I wish I still had those ambitions, but yes.
I mean, a visionary is simply someone who sees a truth and seeks it, correct?
True that.
You're still you, just with different information. Ambrose
enough.
being suspiciously wholesome. Also, do you have any idea what's going to go on with the Tara situation? Do you think there might be a werewolf?
I'm gonna be honest. I've had her since my old home back in Utah, and I've only known her since she was a pup as a dog, a German Shepherd. I have no idea how this works. I have no clue of
Let's
how
not-
werewolf stuff works.
Let's just go. She'll be fine. I fed her today.
And considering
Okay.
their primal hate for my kind, I don't want to test it on her because I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to kill her.
These werewolves
I think
at
she can have a
least
good life
seem
with you
to,
all.
These werewolves at least seem to have a good relationship. Yeah, let's go. Do you want me to drive? I know both Samson and Ambrose have drunk a little bit tonight.
I only had like a sip. Come on.
You
No,
have
yeah,
them?
safety first. It's
Ambrose.
better if we don't drive.
Okay.
Safety first.
I was just because I'm undead doesn't mean that I want to be impaled by a pole.
Okay,
Come
I'll
on, it'll be
drive
fun.
then.
Fine.
What
What car do you want?
can we do the let's do the tinted one.
Oh, yeah. He's
The
gonna
one with
kind of go.
bulletproof one, yeah, that one.
He's gonna go through his keys and hand you the correct set of keys.
Yeah, Patrick will take the keys and Patrick will lead everyone to the car. And while we're about to go on this
How
wonderful
werewolf
drive,
proof would this car be?
I mean, well, it's bulletproof. I did not
It's
say
like-
werewolf proof.
No. I don't think things are gonna be real.
But
Yeah.
that being said, I think this would be a good time for us to take a 10-minute
I need
break,
to pee
and we
so
will
bad.
be, or sorry, a
Yeah.
5-minute break. Tid was because we had to do some
Mhm.
out of character talking last time, and we'll be back because we are
Yeah.
about halfway through the session, or a little over halfway now. We'll see y'all soon, monsters. Okay. And we are back. Hello. So, when we last left
Hey.
off, the group, the circle, the cabal, whatever people want to call us, the wacky family,
Scooby-Doo gang.
the Scooby Doo
Hybrid
gang. I know.
It's fine. It's fine.
The Scooby
We
Doo
can push through.
gang TM were making their way back to a jazz club actually, where a certain Roxanne Dimitri was said to have been located, and apparently one who runs with werewolves, a vampire who runs with werewolves. Very strange, but you enter the by the time after about 10-15 minute drive, you do arrive at this club. It's not exclusive, it is walk-in. It just seems like it's less busy.
Mhm.
And where do you how do you all enter? Because Patrick is gonna get out of the car as well. Where was everyone sitting in the car?
I'm a shotgun, bitch.
Okay.
I'm not leaving Patrick's
Yeah.
side ever.
Samson and Damian were in the back then.
Yeah, we're behind.
Driver's side, passenger seat.
Okay. Then, as you all get out and kind of come out together as a group of 4, there is no one, there's not even a bouncer at the door. It's like a walk-in place. So you can easily walk in, and as you enter this kind of jazz club, there's some smooth jazz playing. It's very nice.
Oh, this is my kind of music.
But you do see Roxanne, and she is a woman. She has a tank top on and what appear to be blue jeans. And she is like a green tank, to be specific. Additionally, we have a woman with her. She has pure white hair, has goth makeup on, and a choker, and is just kind of shooting the shit, drinking some beer. And so are the 2 other guys are much burlier men, and there's no one at any seats around them. Ambrose specifically, You would get a feeling of almost unease around them, like you instinctively know that there are predators there.
Wouldn't Damian as well?
Yeah, kind of. So not really for you. It's only something that affects humans, and technically Ambrose does
fair
fall
enough.
under that.
Oh, right.
Samson wouldn't as well because he's
I know
a
what you mean.
mage. So
Well, they're
Sam's
definitely
going up to the
werewolves.
bar and ordering some water.
you get your water.
How do we want to approach this? Do we just go up there?
I'm gonna put it straight. I'm not the best person to get there.
Are they up at the bar as well?
No, they're in a booth that no one is sitting around them.
Like.
You can approach
if
the
I-
booth. The booth
Alright.
is open, but just no one sitting around them at the booth.
All right.
Samson's
What
going
booth
right
is
up
them?
to him.
Okay.
Oh, my king.
As you just dead on walk over to them, that would definitely draw their attention.
Smile on his
all
face.
of them
Fuck.
look at you. And the
Hi.
woman with white hair speaks. What do you want?
I'm not quite sure, but my friends and I would like to talk to you if possible. Are you Roxanne perchance?
I'm assuming you're looking at Roxanne as you ask that.
Yes.
The woman looks at you. That was what I was called once, yes.
Oh, cool. Hey, give me 1 second. Let me get my friends on over. Nothing personal. We just need to talk. That's all. Don't get
Let's
up if you
move
don't feel like
To
it.
the bigger table, yes.
Oh, certainly.
So there is like
Hey,
a
come on over, guys.
it
Alright.
will be a table of like 8 for a seater of 8. The 4 of them would kind of be sitting across in order from left to right. It'd be the 2 guys, Roxanne, and the woman with the white hair.
Once everyone's seated, Samson's gonna hold out a hand to whoever's closest to him. Hey, Samson Kelsey, pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you, Samson, the woman says. And
Nice to meet you.
why? She looks at you intensely for a couple seconds. And then, like, a small smile. Oh! Interesting. Very interesting. What can we do for you?
Guys.
It seems that someone from your past greatly wishes for you to remain in the past, if you understand what I mean.
I'm assuming you're telling this to Roxanne.
Yes.
One of the guys kind of chuckles at that. I'm sure whoever does. Most people
Their
don't.
name- Miss Ross, please take me
That
seriously.
gets Roxanne's attention immediately, and she is looking at you.
Now, I want to preface
She has
this.
like green eyes, like piercing green eyes, as she looks at you.
I want to preface this. I know what you are. I know what they are. And I'm pretty sure you might have an inkling as to who I am, but
I mean, I know you're a
Tell you
movie
patient.
star, Ambrose. You're not subtle.
well,
She's got you there.
I
The
also
last
was
one-
not subtle.
the
so,
idea is in plain sight.
Yes.
Perhaps you may not know my normal last name, but perhaps the family lineage Giovanni
No.
ring a bell to you?
Giovanni, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. And now, what would the death dealers want to do with me?
Well, it's not what the death dealers want, it's what I want.
And what do
See-
you want from me?
My friends here were wronged by someone who gained to profit from your demise.
Ah. Oh, you mean the bitch? Yeah, I know her.
Yeah.
I was actually coming here to kill her. So, understandable.
Oh, delightful.
Yeah. She, killed someone I used to care about her, but old habits, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They die hard.
Well. Mm-hmm.
I don't really care for her, but she was useful, so.
Understandable. I see you run with interesting group.
I am
He does a little
unique for
finger
one of my
wave.
kind, yes.
I like that about you. Because
I am...
you do not see that as a problem. And that makes you
Everyone else
smarter.
wants to fear that which we are and that which we could be. We're... See, other vampires don't recognize that we're just a part of a bigger whole. That
we all live in the
they
same
don't
world,
want to
after all.
embrace Father Worm's embrace, I guess. They don't want to recognize what they are, but they serve his purpose regardless.
Okay, this is interesting. A worm? Or are we talking
W-Y-R-M.
Oh, alright. So like a drake?
No.
A dragon?
Would I understand anything of what she's saying? As a
You would not know
vampire
unless you...
clan?
No,
No?
you would know.
Well-
You might have been told that she is a gangrel, so she is one of the more bestial. But you wouldn't know anything about the worm, at least as she says it that way.
I am
Yeah, even though I forgot to mention that, I would say that it has been mentioned.
I'm quite curious about this worm you speak of. You see, something I've noticed about kindred is they pretend that they are not like a person, but they do the exact same things. They stay in cliques, they pretend that they're better, and they pretend that they're above certain things.
They want to... Let's say this. They're a tool that's been caught up in a web of immovability. Technically, I'm kind of caught up into it too. But, well, even
You consider yourself
the greatest tools of the Weaver can be turned into rust, and can be turned to the great purpose. Yes.
Is it in any way kind of inclined to the same kind of perspective as the Infernalists of like, doom is coming no matter what?
The woman
Like,
speaks up. The apocalypse has happened. We're just the winners. We're just biding our time till the the earth breathes her last.
Yeah, David like twists his head for a bit once he hears that, huh?
Ma'am, what is your name?
Stacy.
Stacy, you are the first supernatural person to make any goddamn sense. Thank you.
Not gonna
Everyone,
comment, actually, no.
It's we don't see many of your kind around here anymore. Your smell, it's a very particular. I would recognize it anywhere. I mean, you all speak of the worm in one way or the other, except for that one. She points to Patrick. You've all at least a little bit embraced it, but not. But you have a different smell on top of that. One I like. Not to eat or consume. I mean, I could, but nah, waste. You have a potential in you. Could you, one of the guys speaks up, maybe you should, let the... What? Where were you from?
Who?
You. Where are you from?
Oh, I'm Italian.
There were some who fled to Italy, yes.
They
shrug. Your ancestry.
I was specifically told that I was bred with a genetic trait in mind in case some shit went down.
Yes. Yes, you were. Well, let's just say, well, I mean, there's a lot of you, but... Well, your kind, what you are, but not a lot of you, the particular variation of what you are left. But you seem to have embraced good old father, so...
I mean, humanity is literally killing itself. I simply offer it the means to do so more effectively.
And you're doing all the better for it. Because that's what you should be doing.
As you put it, I am winning.
You are winning. We have won already, but we like to stay winning. Well, unless, and this is one of the guys speaking, unless Seeks the worm over there he gestures to Roxanne. And she kind of like rolls her shoulders and looks at him. You think you're funny? What, just calling you by your deed name? Besides the point. Don't get smart with me, Brad. Anyways, yes. I just scholar of the lupine variety. I learned more about what they are, what they aren't, what these ones are.
Information is power, after all.
It is. And what I learned made me want to stick around. They got things that vampires can't do.
So, looks to the group like, wait, when this turned to an about me recruitment? Wait a minute. Turns back. So about Miss Ross.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be dead soon, or at least I hope. Fucking illusionist bastard. You know, there's not many of her kind left, but illusionists are, that's her only trick. Well, one of her only tricks.
If it brings you any solace, as you are aware, probably, my family deals a lot in making sure the dead don't remain dead for long.
Oh, well, I mean, how about this? As a sign of goodwill. You and your little clan can have fun with her soul after she's been dealt with.
Not very gracious of you.
Of course.
Personally, I feel like she needs to be punished more than just a simple death. That's why.
Well, it seems like we both have a common enemy, at least. So, what did she do to you?
She was unable to control a subordinate, leading to complications that I do not want to deal with.
Typical. Okay, yeah, understandable. I mean, you got one who understands the madness of the worm, and one who is deals with the eater of souls. So,
we're a little slice of everything over here.
I noticed. It's unique. I like unique.
Unique is powerful, isn't it? People don't know how to deal with it.
It is. But, what brings a human to be working with these, well, creatures of the night? It's, not every day you see a human that, survives, I suppose, very long when they know.
He's gonna look to the gang like, do I say the words? Do I tell them things?
Let's just say he's a lot stronger than you expect. Probably stronger than the rest of us.
Yeah, he's got the fighting spirit of the Picts, yes. Or at least a little bit. It's diluted.
Samson looks confused.
Picts, a ancient group of people who lived on Bretonia, as the Latins would call it.
That would be Britannia.
Yeah. Some of them went other places after some things happened. Namely, my friends here. Not us, our ancestors. I know I'm simplifying it.
So put it simply, I can keep up.
Okay.
And, he's debating if he should really, like, if he can trust this bitch as far as he can throw her, you know what I mean? Considering they're about to become an ally.
I mean, all you know is that she's apparently one who talks about this father worm, quote unquote. Says you're all at least a little associated with him, except for except for
Patrick.
Patrick.
How do you feel about contract?
Oh, you want to make a deal? Fine, I can make a deal.
As
No,
soon
no,
as you
no.
say, as soon as you say contract, Pat, Samson has his Samson brings out a notepad and starts writing.
I'm meaning less of a deal for a deal or a favor for a favor, but a agreement, a non-disclosure, if you will.
Okay.
All right, I'm pretty
Non-disclosure.
sure you don't want people knowing that you're here, because you're here to do something.
I
right?
mean, some people know we're here, but only the people we want to know.
Well, not
So yes, the
necessarily.
people, most people I do not wish to know, yes, that we're here.
Well, to be fair, Miss Ross is aware that you're coming,
And, okay.
and they made several deals to try and get rid of you, using stronger people by offering them people in exchange.
The heads of the warden fights each other. Yes.
Tell me, are you familiar with humans with the capability to fight?
Yes. That, one of them is the one that I, am trying to, well, somewhat avenge, at least.
Very good.
My mother.
Mm.
Kind of went
Man.
crazy after she realized I was a vampire. It was a whole thing.
It was a whole, probably, yeah. So, there we go. Here's the deal. I want this bitch dead too.
Okay.
I want her little dog. I need that one alive.
Okay, so keep her pet alive, but kill the whatever the head. I
Because,
can swing that. Which she has two. Which one?
There one called Tanya.
Oh, the
okay.
woman. Got it.
Woman.
It's a woman and a man. One guy technically is the official owner of the club, but she's bad about keeping that one. He's the owner on the books, let's say.
Like, I think his name was Samiti, I heard.
Maybe.
1 second.
I don't think I'll ever
second,
got
like
the
that.
name. I might not have,
No.
or let me double check
No,
the name.
you did give him the name of the actual
No,
owner of
somebody
this
divided
place.
Aaron. Aaron.
Oh, Somni.
Somni, yeah. They got that
Somebody
name.
divided.
Oh, Somni. Aaron, right.
I think he's known as Aaron? Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about oh, sorry, it is a woman, Stella, but I'm assuming you want Tanya.
I want Tanya.
Okay.
So
well,
here's the
I
thing.
can tell you what. Since we're getting more out of this, I guess, getting Diana and Stella, you can have Tanya as a treat.
That is very gracious of you.
Samson sticks his hand in the bag and pulls it out and continues writing.
I would like to make it clear something about myself, which
Yeah.
the rest of vampires don't. The rest of the kindred don't seem to take me very seriously most times. If you do well by me, I will return that kindness fivefold. I will be there to return a favor
Okay.
and always be able to help you in your endeavors. I mean, I am a dealer of
Death.
ammunitions, death,
The Beast of War, yes.
and I'd be more than happy to oblige by giving you supplies. After all,
Okay.
stronger unity always works, and I'm pretty sure.
Well, they smell the silver on you.
Oh, I bet you do. I am a hunter.
Yeah, like my mother was. Flaming sword shit too.
I actually have a sword that will not break now.
Lucky you.
It also is electrified, so I can really make it hurt.
That can make it hurt. Yeah, good for you. Definitely a little inventor over here, a crafter. Probably good, honestly. Though, am curious. Why, how'd you find us? How'd you even know we were here?
You can say a magician never reveals his
I
secrets.
suppose so, Ambrose.
Sorry, I saw the chance and I had to do it.
No, you're good. You're good. So we deal with your problem. We'll get you Tanya and okay. Tonight I'm assuming, or do you want her? When do you want her by?
Looks over to Samson.
Samson passes a contract over to you.
Yeah.
He's gonna look it up.
Okay. Well, how many days is When do you want, Tanya?
In the latest, a week would be sufficient.
Okay, I can roll that.
I mean, you know, preparation time. In the meantime, however, if you need any supplies, I'm more than happy to indulge you.
Okay, we can roll that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Though,
Miss
fine.
Ross had a chance once to be bankrolled, but they decided to be a little bitch.
Not surprising, she is a
Mm.
bitch.
Mm-hmm. But you seem much smarter than that.
Why do you think they let me hang around them?
I like you.
How
Let's
do you
prove
think
you
I
don't.
became
Let's
to
hope
be-
you don't disappoint.
I won't.
It's,
No, I fucking
it's
won't.
nothing. It's nothing personal or.
I
maybe
know, you're
exclusive.
just, you don't know who you're dealing with. You never done it before. I get you.
No,
Don't worry.
I just find myself disappointed more often than not.
Well,
with people.
let's remedy that, shall we?
All right then.
All right.
This was. I feel like this
Don't-
has gone rather well.
Yes, I think it has. Roxanne will not be the one signing the contract. It will actually be Stacy.
Mm.
But Stacy will sign it. My word speaks for all of us.
So you are the leader.
I'm the Pack Alpha, yeah. Roxanne is my beta.
Okay. You have to forgive me. I've been dealing with nothing but vampires.
It's fine. They don't work like us.
Yeah, I figured as much. How exactly do you guys work?
We
For
are-
Kindred, it's a boon for a boon.
No.
So, how is it here?
I mean, we can do that, but it's a lot more of an honor system almost. But when we're dealing with vampires, we can do the tit for tat thing.
Alright.
It can be useful. Besides, we're the only ones who will actually like listen to vampires. So
Honestly, I don't understand why all this muss and fuss with species issues and trauma from
it's listen.
ago.
The fuckers who are all stuck up their ass about saving the world or some crap or dying trying. I mean, listen, they see vampires as a sign of fucking. They recognize vampires for what they are. Another part of the Hydra, the worm. And they don't like it because they want to root out the worm. But they can't root out something that's already won. But they'll try anyways because they're little soldiers.
Interesting. He's writing the notes down about this worm. Like,
So what? Have both parties signed?
Yep. Have you signed, Ambrose?
what does this contract even say, buddy?
I was literally taking down notes of what both
Yeah, it's
parties were
basically
asking
what-
for.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep, they're gonna sign.
Are you doing any magic? Because you didn't mention putting your hand in there. So what are you doing, Samson, with this contract?
Well, once they've both signed it, Samson's gonna put his hand back in, get it rebitten,
Yeah.
let some blood pool in the center.
Uh-huh.
Then he's gonna stick his thumb in the blood
Mm-hmm.
and just put a thumbprint right next to both signatures.
Okay. Could you please?
I like the fact that I have the equivalent of a magical super lawyer. That's terrifying.
Could you please?
that's
And
actually
I would like to explicitly state that I am using.
What
Give me a
spheres are
moment.
you using?
I am using offerings and sacrifices,
Okay.
blood, and languages.
Okay. What spheres are you using for this? What exact effect are you looking for?
I don't know. Samson doesn't know. He just heard tit for tat deals.
Okay.
He's like, oh, contract time.
I can.
I guess
roll it.
mine to try to enforce to make both parties more inclined to holding to the
You
contract.
could do mind. You could do entropy. So if someone breaks the contract, it will maybe get them some bad luck or something.
Yeah.
And then correspondence, because it has to be done through a distance. Okay, let me make this roll for you. Or let me tell you what to make. So could you make me an intelligence plus, I'll give you for you this, let's do intelligence. Normally I'd say law, but let's go with let's go with research for this one. Why? No, not research. Yeah, research. I guess would be your closest. No, invest. Let's go. No, I guess research would be the better one.
Research intelligence?
Yeah, research intelligence. Difficulty 6. Because you don't have any dots of law.
I would like to learn more about this worm when you have a chance, if you would be so kind. It's gonna slide for
talk a little
contact
bit.
information.
And then, yeah, she'll take it and she'll slide one over to you. Please roll me 2 dice, please, at difficulty. You used a couple tools here. Let's say difficulty, you're using 3 spheres. Okay, let's say difficulty, 6.
Okay,
2 dice.
you said
Yeah,
2 dice?
two dice. Because you only rolled
Okay.
1. You succeed. Okay. Anyone who breaks the... Okay, you feel fundamentally, whatever you did made the contract better. You're not sure what it did. Mechanically speaking, so we're all on the same page, anyone who breaks the contract will have a -1 die penalty to their next action directly immediately after breaking the contract. And they are also slightly more inclined to keep it.
I mean, it's easy for me. I just got to give
Okay.
them weapons.
Yeah,
That's it.
so,
Yeah.
that being said, the contract is signed. And, yeah, okay. Well,
Damian kind of
Seems like we have a
steps up. Any information we can offer you to help you in your
where is she now?
escapade?
Do you
I know of 2 locations
Okay.
where she lingers.
And
I forgot the name of the Pirate's House.
Okay, the pirate's house.
Pirate's House. Specifically, it's owned by the woman that we want, but she also uses it as a
Body dumping, right?
removal of her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her waist.
Yeah, and the 7th Circle.
Okay. Oh, of course you would still associate her with that.
I can-
Okay. Yes, I know that
I
place.
think she's still usually up in her office, but if it's an information that somehow helps you,
Well, if she's in
there
her
is
office,
an
I'll go-
invisible.
I can check it out. We can get in there without... Well, they can get in there without being seen. And once they're in, we can handle the rest.
Also, I'm gonna offer you this information. There is a special hidden hallway. Damien is gonna mention some
Yeah.
general
you
direction
can
where
give,
it is.
Yeah.
With a boiler room.
Mm-hmm.
It leads to a cell. I'm pretty sure the rest of you can easily break those doors if you think that kind of
can.
infiltration into some deeper layers
Oh,
is beneficial
so
to you.
she ripped off the old one, except did it worse. Okay. Yeah, noted.
So it sounds like she's just taking a bunch of
Yeah.
script cuts.
She is. She's a, We had a whole system. We had a couple, underground entrances to the, Haven. That's fine. That's another life. So,
It's all right.
let's get this over with, shall we? Let's, she's gonna look to the others, and, the group, the pack, is gonna move out. But the circle, the cell, whatever you want to call them, is still, together. As the 4 of them leave.
That honestly was the best contract signing we've had so far. Nothing tried to murder us.
I think
Surprise.
so.
I'm kind of still waiting for a sneeze or something to jump through a window.
Nope.
They really
Nobody
like
would be
dogs,
foolish
didn't they?
enough to jump at a group of lupine.
Up.
Nobody would be dumb enough.
Embers is going to send a message to Augustus regarding the information he has learned regarding the worm. It's like,
Okay.
this might be interesting. Do you have any further information? And I have a contact who is willing to share more.
He will say he does not know anything of this worm.
Okay. I will get more information and I'll relay it to you. Because it's like, this is his jam, right?
Yeah.
He's
So
like, yeah.
He's interested. So let's, is there anything else you want to accomplish this evening, or anywhere else you want to go?
I demand the beach episode because I feel like we deserve something nice.
Y'all can get to the beach, sure.
I
Where would
Damian's
y'all like to go, or anywhere relaxing?
I feel like the last, the entire time I've known you all, despite how lovely you all are, has been one train wreck after another, careening off of a cliff into an explosion.
Yes, tell me about it.
Well, I feel like a break is in order. We may not have a lot of time left on our hands after shit goes south regarding, because oh boy, when we get that bitch, we're gonna have fun, aren't we, Sam?
What?
Pay attention, dear. Now, hear me out. When we get her, I will have the room set up so you can do anything you want to this bitch and have the time of your life.
You see the edges of Samson's mouth getting just a little too wide.
I have actually a room in the basement. It's actually even better here because, you know, the nature of it. It's... Have you ever seen Saw?
No, I haven't.
Think of it
I don't
like a
typically watch
basement.
hardware movies.
Oh, you're adorable. Think of it like a room with a large drainage pit in the center. And it's easy to clean, tile floor, blood doesn't stain, and no one can hear them scream.
Oh, like a coroner's room.
Pretty much.
Storyteller?
Yes.
I'm gonna do a roll based on what I want to answer.
Okay.
A conscience roll.
Okay.
Just wanna.
Okay. You succeed. You feel
It's considered a success.
it is considered a success,
Okay.
so you'd feel bad about it, whatever you're rolling your conscience roll for.
Yeah. Then yes, he's shutting his mouth.
Ah, right. I see. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes. You do kind of feel bad about it, but
Oh,
continuing on.
I do have a question. Damian, my good friend Damian.
Yes.
I know you must feed upon the humanity, correct? What a ghoul.
Unfortunately,
Does a ghoul sustain you?
You would know that it would, yes.
anything that's anything. I mean, those who passed right around us would equally sustain me. So yes, anything.
He's gonna
That's
have
what's
this
the earth.
kind of fucking crazed ass small smile. Waste not one? No. Am I correct? No need to waste a bleeder now, is there?
I guess so.
Rotten
Sorry,
Tomatoes,
Ambrose's
tomato.
sadistic ass nature is like, yo, I can supply goods and services. Let's do this.
As y'all are talking, it's been about, let's say, 10, 15 since they left. You see police sirens going down the street. Sirens are blaring.
That's effective. So,
Right.
the beach?
Quick.
Do we...
Sure. Let's.
We can either be
get some distance.
responsible people and see what's going on, or we can actually have an evening to ourselves where we're not trying to fight and die for our survival.
Considering that they might do a well job, I feel like I don't think the numbers are in Diane's favor. I think the job will be successful. Why not
Make
have
sure
a
those things
distance ourselves from the issue? So it's best not to be associated with it.
I
I
just
would,
want to make sure they're not going towards the university.
They are not going towards the university, no.
All right, fuck that. Let's go to the
Why-
beach.
Okay,
I would
there
have suggested
is
a barbecue before, but I think a picnic might be better.
there is
you
a
know?
beach nearby, actually. Yeah, there are several shorelines in Savannah, so it would not take you long to get to a beach, like maybe 5-10 minutes. And it's nice out there. You know, it's silent. No one else is out there this late. The four of you
Alright.
are alone and get to look up at the moon.
Samson's applying sunscreen.
That's such a fucking mood, honestly.
Damien, are you okay out in this?
Yes.
I actually have that question as well. Like,
What?
sunlight is
What do you mean?
reflected. Moonlight is reflected sunlight.
The sun's out right now. My guy, you need an
Sun.
umbrella or something.
How does this work? Like, both of them are applying sunscreen rigorously because of how they are?
Yeah, I'm like, yes, but I'm like, I'm thinking a bit on it. I see the logic you're putting out there. Maybe the moon is some sort of filter. Maybe whatever the sunlight may offer, it's somehow protected by the moon that would kill us, or at least turn us to ash.
So,
Pat, put on some sunscreen before you get burnt.
fine, I'll put on some sunscreen. And as the four of y'all sit there, looking at the moon, looking out the waves, it's a peaceful moment. You all get to bond, to chat. But, I think that's where I'm going to leave us off tonight. We are down a member, and,
Actually, David's gonna end it off this way.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to raid the tomb? And that's where it ends off.
Yep. Do you want to read it
Just
too?
offer more details.
Yeah. I think that's it for tonight. So thank you all so much for coming out. You all have a wonderful evening, and I'm gonna look for someone for us to raid. Bye now, monsters.